here. YouTube should be going live right about now. What's good, chat? Fill me in. What's going on? Blink Respawn going on right now over in the Dominican Republic. The next Capcom Pro Tour event. Has there been any upsets? Anything interesting happening so far? I saw Riddles took out somebody strong. Looking at the right bracket. Any big upsets so far? Do got an upset? Do got upset or do beat somebody to cause an upset? Someone beat Do? Trying to bring up the brackets. Knuckle Do lost to Saint Fox. Oh, shit. Okay, he's in top 64. Saint Fox is a really strong Dominican player, but he also does really good artwork. He used to do the Blink Respawn artwork. For example, I did a Blink Respawn online one time where I went pretty far in Street Fighter V, and they did like an anime version of all of us, and I think Saint Fox was the artist for that. Psycho and Loser. Psycho lost to Kim Mirror. Oh no. That's not good for the Kim agenda. Kim is random. Psycho has made crazy Losers comeback runs before, though.
Welcome back to Blink Respawn, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, right here on the commentary desk, I am Big
Why you got
Hollywood
the Steam co-stand for Kelly as your profile pic?
Tasty Steve.
That's crazy.
Bro, what's good? Chilling, man. Enjoying DR, bro. We've been coming back, and this is a regular thing, bro. This is like another home for us. We get
How do I get out of this into the bracket? I gotta go this way.
Games, which I do so love, and great matches all around.
So he was in Mena RD's pool. Blue had to fight Mena RD in pools. That's a little rough. So Psycho lost to Frozen. Frozen's playing Kimberly these days. That's Frozen from the Street Fighter V era.
I did not know he could count.
And I believe it's the same Frozen who played Nash in Street Fighter V, and he qualified, I believe, out of South America East, and he was in Capcom Cup for Street Fighter. Yeah, he was in Capcom Cup for Street Fighter V. I think he was playing Nash a lot back then in Street Fighter V. Did the stream die?
He did a whole 10-second countdown. That was impressive. But of course, we're about to have some.
It's just Liquipedia. Whenever I open Liquipedia on Chrome, everything crashes. It's crazy.
So far, people been cooking up, and we only an hour away.
Yeah, so Frozen's a Capcom Cup qualifier from back in Street Fighter V era. He qualified out of South America. South? That was the region? He's from Argentina. I guess that would be South America East these days.
We have to see this match on stream. Regardless, it's gonna be a banger. But also, I'll be watching.
So that's a throwback. I think that's the same Frozen.
Out in the streams. I know I don't talk much, but I'm always watching. Rob is nice. Don't let it.
Yeah, he played Nash and Kage.
I'm a serial stream lurker, so I'm always around. I gotta prove you right, bro. I gotta prove you right. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Rob commentating is rare now. I feel like he does stage stuff these days. Rob commentating has always been rare. He's always been primarily a host first. But it's cool to see him on the mic.
I'm a bro. You see how big my hands is? Do you see this? Look at this. I got big hands. I got big hands.
You just hold me?
I told
Shut up. Put your big ass hand down, man.
And that's why I play on arcade stick. That good controller can't do that.
Why you got them big shack hands? What the heck you got going on, bro? You good?
You know what?
That's healthy.
The next match coming up, we got Chris G here at Blink Respawn.
Okay. Oh, Chris G up next.
Chris G coming up. We got some killers sitting over there too.
Chris G has been absolutely cooking. Was it Level Up Expo?
Yes.
Did he win or he got second? He got second.
I think
so.
He
almost beat Punk at the end. But he's going crazy with that Chun-Li, the Modern Chun. I was asking him, what's so good about Modern Chun?
Let me stop laughing.
And he was just saying she's so great in neutral.
What up, chat?
Fact that you can just react with supers and everything.
Yeah.
Chris G against who?
No, that's 100% true. Still, I believe she's got one of the best fireballs in the game. Also, I was just playing Chris.
Man, the DLC is nice. I just wish they came more frequently. Hey, man, be careful where you're talking about that.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know if he's actually
They'll
gonna
kill
play
you.
Jamie now, but he definitely does have a Jamie.
He's looking through the colors. I
Be
think
careful
about-
where you
100%.
praise
There
this
we go.
DLC at.
No, like I said, people don't know. First and foremost, if you're not familiar,
Emotions are always high when the DLC roster gets announced. Either your dreams come true or they're crushed with no
Let's
remorse.
see what happens. But I played him a lot of games. Alex versus Jamie.
You gotta be
in arcades.
careful
Bro, if you able
about where you
to
share
play,
those opinions. What am I looking at? Is Christy on Classic Jamie
all the different characters
against
in
Juan?
one game.
I mean,
XB
I gotta say,
Day
he's a
lol?
super fan because he plays Sean, and I love Sean. And he's like just plays.
I
Pink
do
Sean
think
all
he's
the time.
played Jamie for a while, but he's definitely mostly on Modern Mai and Modern Chun.
Wow.
Yeah. I told you.
Hell, I love that
Yeah,
DLC
he
roster.
got some.
I've definitely, like I said,
Be
I've
careful,
played
man.
This guy Chris G at length in this game. He knows what's up. Breaks the armor. That's actually a thing that I feel like he does better because he has multi-hitting.
But
normals,
I
so
think
he
everyone's
can
very
hit
insensitive to everyone else.
frequently, especially if you're aware of what the opponent is doing.
Like, you have to understand, I just feel like most people are so unrealistic. You're gonna be pissed off. Like, you might get lucky, but you most likely are not, and you're probably gonna be pissed off.
A little too early.
And that's just the reality of it.
1x
So I also find it a little strange. People are like, why is everyone upset? You want your fan favorite character that has been in the franchise and represented for decades to be in the Street Fighter game
Right there, though.
instead of
It is
a
Juan.
character
You
from
know
a
what?
different
It is Juan.
franchise?
It's Juan.
And I'm like, dude, yes, of course. People
Bop, bop.
Still got
like, are you dumb?
Oh, and he's
I think everyone like loses brain cells when it comes to character
a
selection.
little too far away.
Everyone's a little bit dumber collectively.
Okay.
Okay, anti-air DP.
Like, no shit, some people are gonna be pissed.
Bro, this dude, Chris, when I was playing him, he with mad OG dive kicks. He'll walk up and just do it. I was like, bruh,
That's actually pretty good.
it's pretty good,
It's
especially.
never punishable on block.
Yeah, I actually really don't like even publicly talking about character announcements or anything. Like, what I've realized is I find fandom to be actually extremely frightening, like a form of mental illness that I want to stay far away from.
That would be like a delay button, definitely a delay.
Both on both sides, right? It becomes this parasocial fandom. Yeah, he says disrespecting. Why did he do that reset to command grab?
See how my man adjusted himself in the seat,
On
bro?
both sides of the aisle, right? Like, either you're the hardcore super fan or you're like the grifter doomer where everything sucks and everything's shit. And either side of it is scary to see.
Honestly, he's neutral as a whole.
And the more I've seen fandom develop online, I'm like, holy shit, everyone is literally just turning into stan culture. And as a collective hive mind, and everyone is just dumb as fuck.
Every other character in the game.
Hey,
I'm
dog,
happy for him.
for real. Oh, baited.
And so I actually generally do not like engaging with the greater Street Fighter community. I much prefer talking to just the competitive side of things, when people are talking about how the game operates and not the fandom side.
You should know. You've seen his repertoire. Of
Lazy
games.
Luku, thanks for the 22 months.
And just like that, 2-0 with a perfect on the backhand.
That might be Chris G's, maybe even his first match. You know what's interesting? You know, people, like a lot of the pros want to maybe
Reach
like
at the
warm up
22
their
again.
first matches, but
About the Stanley Steve Rob commentary.
now
They've been
he's
hilarious. Yeah, I watched a little bit off stream.
Jamie. Punk picked Ingrid early.
Rob is definitely pushing the limits
Like,
of the
they're even like, yo, I'm not
the
even-
CPT commentary. I like that about Rob because he's not primarily a CPT commentator. He definitely pushes the limits a little bit more than I think the career commentators who are.
Scout it, right?
They have more people to answer for.
He knows, like, oh, I can play this character and not play the business. But
Yeah.
also,
I've definitely noticed a lot of different things change, and people like to nail that down for
right?
or attribute that to esportsification of things. And I've actually noticed a lot more the challenges of dealing with a really large international community. Because I've seen discussion both aimed at myself and other commentators about people being upset, like really pissed off about people commentating on the matches and perceiving disrespect when they don't glaze whatever players on the screen. I saw that a lot of discussion around like the combo breaker, for example. People not feeling that excited about, you know, whenever the my players were winning, and they attributed that to disrespect to the player when it's just audiences like what they like and they don't like the character of my. You know what I mean? Like, and I've noticed these trends where it's like really hard to, as the communities actually become more connected internationally. I've been caught in the middle of these weird debates because I said I don't like my, and then all Shanghai fanboys interpret that as me like shitting on Shanghai or something. And for other international scenes as well. So I actually understand more the plight of commentators as the scene has grown. You can't just be casual. You have to like manage these expectations and perceptions from external communities tuning in.
I think he's very strong. Like in the hands of somebody like Problem, that's what makes him very strong because he has such a read on like what you want to do as against another player. Now, just granted, just normally, oh snap, that's a bird.
And we saw that with also like Daigo versus Mena versus Ten. Like there's all these culture clashes that are happening.
Bitch, I live in a fucking trash can.
Got a little jersey and everything. It's ridiculous. Yeah.
The Nice Stray, thanks for the 8 months. Appreciate that.
We can't switch the camera
green
around.
bird with a jersey on.
I don't know what kind of bird. Anyways, but I think Alex as a character, I think he's strong.
Yeah, Rob made it out of pools.
He's super strong. Nah. I think the players are
I agree. Yeah. You somebody with like a good read on your opponent and like maybe like a. I wonder if a Zangief type of player. Nah.
Because Alex is more of a brawler. He has.
I will kill you.
Yeah, you're right.
Didn't he beat somebody? I will kill you.
Like, Geef is like, I have to
oh, I will kill you. Beat Costa and Doc Morales. Okay, he's on a run.
But I don't have to. Like, I can just beat you up. You know.
Yeah.
And he has enough.
He had a pretty good run last Blink respawn as well.
He can definitely just kill you just based off of the strength he get.
I will kill
you.
You.
I think I need to start doing, man, when it's time for me to sign up for these shows and all that. I need to ask if it's possible. At least when I'm doing commentary, I need an upset tracker.
Upset. Actually, that's a really good thing to have.
An upset tracker. Rob, you're asking for them to improve the production side of the Capcom Pro Tour and to care about the competition, the stats, and the actual investigation into what's happening and devising the storyline for the competitive scene. That will never fucking happen.
Yeah, bruh.
We got to get real.
I can't believe you made me
It's clear they do not. Capcom does not give a shit and will never give a shit. And they will try to clamp down on community efforts to grow that awareness. And then charge you a pretty penny for it.
But no, really, I'm just trying to highlight that other player's great achievement.
You never know. The way you said it, this sounded slimy as hell, bro. You can't do that. I'm trying to.
Rob TV got through winners. Oh, Kusanagi DQ'd. So I think Kusanagi was probably seeded. So maybe Rob TV's bracket got a little more lightweight. He could beat Kusanagi, though. I think Rob could actually cause some major upsets. But I do think the original plan for the bracket was probably Kusanagi over Rob into top 64. But Rob's been playing really good. He could definitely have beaten Kusanagi. But I think it would have been a little bit harder. I'm sure that was the top seed on that side.
Whoa. Before you finish this story. Did you just say they taught you how to play dominoes?
Bro, I don't know how to play dominoes or spades, Steve.
Were you or spades? You just said that on the internet? That's crazy.
Bro.
That's crazy.
I know it's a sin, bro.
That is wow, bro. That's why they don't invite you.
Yeah, I'm still playing Cammy.
I know you trying to take my court right now, bro.
We gonna have to have a talk after this.
All right.
That's crazy.
All right, I ain't want to lie, bro.
I'm glad you were being honest.
So I guess they're still in round 1 of pools. You'll see the stakes of the matches definitely increase exponentially very soon. But the DR players are always super sharp, man. People might not know all of the individual players, but I think the average level of the DR players you see in tournaments is really fucking high. A lot of strong players in the Dominican Republic. Louis Man here, one of the best sims to do it, up against Ricard. I'm not familiar with Ricard. Ricard? I'm not sure how you go about saying his name. JP versus Dawson, always a weird match. Yeah, float, whiff, jab. You're holding parry. Hold that.
You know, G. Roy, of course, close affiliate with Team Bandits. And he was actually one of Mena's coaches. Actually, Louis Man was too. You know, he brought a whole coaching team over there. Louis Man, crossover, G. Roy for the Kimono Michi match. So well-studied squad.
And still, you can see
Yeah,
the
the ability for Dawson to float up there
characters do a really good job
forces
of doing
JP to
it.
alter
I
the
like
game
to say
plan.
this
Your
is
level 1, layer 1
the
JP just does not work against Sim.
obstacle course. It's like you gotta spin around the dial before it falls.
JP can obviously
You gotta
definitely beat
slide.
Sim, but you have to
Bro, you
know the
gotta
Dawson
get in
matchup
and
specifically.
make sure you kill him before he
And
kills
if
you.
not,
Speaking
he'll just float his way in and close it out.
But it wasn't for lack of trying though.
And you know, Louis Man is warmed up too. He played in Red Bull Showdown just yesterday. So you know he's all the way locked in.
Everyone I want to try a character without using Drive Rush, who is the best pick.
I don't like giving JP no type of bail whatsoever. But I
What do you want to make pizza without cheese? Like, what are you talking about, dude?
Did he just teleport through the spike and punish? That was
sick.
What a call.
Play Street Fighter 5.
And look at this, just stand fierce from full screen, bruh.
And then you see he parries the spike too.
Oh, you dead? No. Thought he was gonna get
You're playing the wrong game.
Yeah, I thought so too. Maybe that level 1 right there to finish it. But I was
You should play any character you want and learn how to use their tools, which will all intersect with Drive Rush.
Legitimate player. He definitely seems serious. You can see his patience and the way he walks. But Louis Man is entirely controlling the game. Look, brother.
perfect parry.
Perfect parry with the stand fierce.
Okay.
Pizza without cheese can be a pizza? No, it can't. Listen, I was vegan for years. Even if you have a cheese substitute that serves a cheese function, then that's still cheese in my mind, okay? If you have a pizza without cheese, you have bread, sauced bread.
Great rush down.
Everybody was getting clipped. Bruh.
I will count vegan cheese or a cheese imitating product that serves a function of cheese on the pizza, right? But if you have nothing that serves a cheese function, you do not have pizza. I'm sorry.
Probably could have level 3'd off of that. Oh, that's it.
Tomato pie. I do not buy the concept of a tomato pie being pizza.
No. That's tight. That'd make me tight. I'd be mad.
How difficult was being vegan? It actually was not hard, but I was also like
Hitting him with the full explanation right now.
young, single, just on my own for the first time out of college, right? It was only hard when going to tournaments.
Talk to me.
I don't give a damn.
I'm gonna tell you, I don't care about none of that.
I'm
you
a
can look
smile
me right in the face, and I'm gonna be like,
I don't give a
Turkish
damn.
pizza that doesn't have cheese? Well, then is it pizza?
and walk off.
Why? I won. You think I wanted you to land that combo?
Exactly.
What are you talking about?
Turkish pizza known as la makan?
Would have been it.
Brother, I won.
La
I
makan?
didn't think I wanted you to land.
Yeah,
La
like,
majun?
I feel
La
bad for you.
la
That's
la
one of the things
majun?
I can't stand, bro. Yo, when I'm playing these online tournaments or anybody
It's a
plays online
flatbread.
and your opponent goes to the message and he put good
I'll
luck,
devour. It looks amazing. I'll eat this.
What are you talking about?
Bro, I don't want to. I'm gonna tell you right now.
I don't even know how to if you tell me good luck before we play.
That is not Turkish?
I don't know.
What is it called?
I ain't gonna say good luck.
What is
back.
Turkish pizza?
Yeah, like why would I wish you luck?
I'm not. I don't want you to win. I'm telling you right now.
I'm
we
getting
order
Google
lunches,
results
it's
for
so
la
simple.
makan for
Don't
Turkish
talk to me.
pizza.
You win.
I'm not one of them. I tell people all the time. I've said this for years. Don't talk to me. They be playing in tournaments. Man, did you see that? Stop. Don't even look my way, bro,
Hey,
because you will
Steve.
get nothing.
This isn't a pizza. I mean, I'll, if this is what you're talking about, it's not a pizza.
I was surprised. I was surprised because you always so like just chill and stuff like it, just funny and shit. I seen.
I'm not saying it's not delicious. I would devour this. Absolutely.
And I think Aris was trolling you or something.
And so I've known Aris for a long time. So when he saw me that way, he's like, "Oh, you mad?" And I'm like, "Oh God." We got off the mic and he was still trolling. To this
Is that
day,
a lemon?
he trolls me about that. So you know who else? You know who else literally says this, about this clip every time? Knuckle Dude. He's like,
Oh,
Steve.
he be bringing it up?
He's like, Steve. You know the funniest clip of all of FGC is when you got mad at that
Bro.
tournament and Aris was trolling. I'm like, bro.
Why were you mad? Why were you so mad?
Because one, it was like a day where it was like 12 tournaments. Like it was like 12 on one day. And on top of that, I wasn't playing how I wanted to play. Like to me, I should not have lost.
So you should have beat dude.
I definitely
You
should have
felt
beat
like
that guy.
you
It was a
mad
couple times, and I was mad.
Supersized
like, I
Lunchable?
dropped
You
X,
shook
Y,
his
Z.
hand?
I hit him with a dab.
Hmm.
That's how you know. I'm like,
The pizza Lunchable was significantly better than the ham and cheese Lunchable.
already out the screen.
That ham and cheese was deplorable, despicable. Robbie Boy, thanks for the 4 months.
I like seeing that energy, bro. People don't be knowing that the talent,
They
like
don't know.
commentators and all that stuff. In the end of the day, everybody got into this from playing and being competitive, is like from cooking people and being mad.
No way Mr. Beast put out a bad product. I'm talking about Lunchables, not whatever Mr. Beast and Logan Paul put out. Feastables? Is that what you're talking? You think I'm talking about Feastables?
Y'all kids nowadays, y'all.
I have never actually eaten a Feastable. Oh God, you know, when I talk about a Lunchable, a ham and cheese Lunchable, the first thing you think about is Mr. Beast and not Lunchables. And people want to put Vega in Street Fighter 6. God, we're just old and outdated. We're old and outdated, man.
And I was like, well, I need to go play the game, so we better cut some more grass. Go ahead. I know I ain't cut the back. Well, I missed the spot.
I got the full price to finish.
Exactly. Hit it with the half and half. The backyard is DLC.
Oh, Limestone's at this event?
Limestone.
Limestone was in Capcom Cup 2024, and he got a big set win over Mena RD, and was a contributing factor to Mena RD getting out of that group's stages in losers. He played Ken back then. Looks like he's on the Terry these days.
Also versus Terry, my man keeps you locked down, but this is
up against TF Yula. Not familiar with him from the Dominican Republic. Modern Akuma.
Modern Akuma too much before.
Yeah.
Am I still playing competitively? I just play the game. I enter tournaments when I can.
Excuse me, if you play it correctly. So.
And it's always just nice to have the easier DP input.
Bruh, one thing about like
big DI.
I used to have the craziest gripe about Modern, and I just let it go.
First round of Limestone. It's cool to see him at an offline CPT. So he did win the last World Warrior for South America West because, yeah, Tashi was the representative from South America West for Capcom Cup last year. Tashi, real young player with DJ from Venezuela. So it was Limestone the year before, then Tashi last year.
But I just go to Google. If I see somebody is on Modern, I go to Google. I'm like, okay, what is Modern?
Oh my God, I gotta stop opening Liquipedia on Chrome. I gotta swap browsers or something. Liquipedia just causes everything to fucking die now. I don't know what happened. Maybe it's AdBlock Plus also. I don't know if I'm even still live anymore, but my browser is dying. So I can't open any of my tabs. We live? Okay. I was finally able to switch over to my Twitch tab.
Oh, I like how he's controlling his corner.
Dude, I don't understand why Liquipedia now... whenever I think Google Chrome disabled uBlock Origin, and now literally Liquipedia just destroys my computer, which is very strange and annoying to me.
That wasn't even a bad
because I love Liquipedia. I used uBlock Origin Lite for Chrome. Is that still supported?
Okay. And you just keep look. If you want to know who's winning a match, if you keep seeing one of the guys in the corner, that nooch is going a bit rough for you. Right now, for you, Law, it's definitely looking like that. Ooh.
Yeah, there was some kind of change in the past couple of months.
And that should do it. 2-0 OVO Limestone over TF_ULaw.
It's just so crazy, bro.
Okay. Now let me
like high-level competitive player, like
disable
respect to the
AdBlock Plus.
Earlier in their journey and everything, but everything just looks so crisp.
Yeah. Wow.
It's not all like I feel like when it comes to watching these replays, if you guys ever want to analyze replays, it's not just what they're doing; it's what they're not allowing to happen.
Yeah,
that's
facts.
Not doing.
That's facts.
Like you gotta when you see that anti-RDP.
Okay.
Don't just see the anti-RDP. Picture what would have happened if he didn't anti-RDP. Picture the input error if he gets hit right there. The whole round might be over. Or, you know, now you're just taking free pressure, things like that.
People don't know, like, a lot of times they see this and they're like, well, and I think that's one of the jobs of, like, what we do, right? Filling in the gaps. Like, yo,
uBlock Origin. Can I pin this one?
Trying to highlight exactly what was missing or just what could have happened had it gone the other way. So no, you make a very good point. But there's also like levels to it, right? Like
There we go.
take
All right, let me try
away
Liquipedia
from
again.
Like always look at Terry players like Boost or like Riddles, right?
Beautiful.
Or Chicho, like, those
Beautiful.
guys, with Terry, they have such an understanding of his pace. And they have so many little nuanced things that a lot of players won't pick up on until
I use Firefox and crashes all the time with the ad blockers on. That's funny because I started to use I was starting to use Firefox to use Wikipedia. Oh my god, it loads instantaneously. Oh my god. This Wikipedia is literally causing my Chrome to explode. And there's no fucking bullshit ads in the way.
So anime, I love it. I love it, bro.
Beautiful. Okay, thank you guys.
I'm not gonna lie.
He's a cool guy.
Yeah, that's fire.
No.
Okay, I mean that's not easy.
What up, Drees the Beast? What do you think about Season 4 DLC costing $30 with no costume or stages? I don't recall the Season Pass before, but I heard that this was slightly discounted. Let me get the comparison. Or is it the exact same price? Because I think there was, with the stage, it was $47.99. Wow, it's expensive. So I think there's only the $30 bundle. The stage bundle was $48, which had also outfits. Right? Am I reading that correctly? Yeah. The Year 3 Ultimate Pass was $47.99.
Jet lag, and then you gotta wake up the next day not tired.
And I think this is the only way to get the stage.
And they still get consistent results. That's fire. You love to see it, bro.
There's not a lot of players that actually are able to do that.
Right?
Like, it's not, and
So,
that's the consistency of top level players.
in that sense, I think that the deal is the same. They just don't have the option for you to get the stage. However, it's just another indication of how strange the support has been for Street Fighter 6. Like, I've given up hope. I just don't think they're ever going to increase the rate of content. I don't understand why people are trying to justify the fact that there's hardly any cosmetics, there's hardly any stage and other cosmetic content to the game. Oh, but the quality, like, just shut up. Like, I'm so tired of people trying to like to cap for and go to bat for Capcom devs. Like, they're just not making it a priority. It's clearly letting down the fan base when there's such massive support. So that, to me, that ship has sailed so long ago. I used to harp on that in season 1 and 2. I completely gave up. Like, it's just, that's it. We're fucked. Like, what do you want me to do? Is how I feel about it. It's over, man. So on that front, I've completely lost any sense of hope. So what's the point of even bitching anymore? Capcom doesn't give a fuck. But to be fair, as far as the value for the DLC, it's the same. Even though there's no stage, it's disappointing that they're not producing a stage.
Some of her buttons actually get her out of danger, especially from Alex.
I want to see a lot of from B-Flow.
But I don't think you're actually getting ripped off in that sense, based on what I looked at.
What answers does Bagheera have for Prowler things? Mid-range, it really is legitimately strong.
Yeah, but it's only after knocking. Like, you can't.
Brian said something nuanced. The comments will call him a shill anyways. Right, like when I put out a tweet about the DLC announcement, and I mentioned that I think Tifa will probably end up breaking the 100K player count barrier, and that I'm excited for that they're finally adding new characters, which is all true. But that's not the same thing as saying I'm happy that they added Tifa in order to increase the player count higher. That's just me remarking on what will probably happen as a prediction, and also a commentary on the aspirations of Capcom. Because, you know, there's always a subset of people like, oh, how much is Capcom paying you? The irrelevant content creator from the audience that we do not care about. How much is Capcom paying the small to barely medium-sized content creator from the region of USA, which is a footnote in the target audience demographic that pays the bills for Capcom? I just don't understand where people's brains are. I do not speak Japanese. My opinion is not relevant to what happens with the game.
You'll be charging, and she'll be like, thanks, and walk back in and hit you.
Ryan F at the top of the increasingly large marionettes meme. What a broski. I mean, if that was true, we'd be having a lot more glorp shittos in the game. Like, I am genuinely happy about having new characters added to the game. I don't like the format of the teaser, but in general, my philosophy is always you need to keep creating. You cannot rely on nostalgia. Nostalgia is a death spiral and the death of culture. And I think, unfortunately, most of our cultural products globally have become this downward death spiral of nostalgia slop and reference slop and crossover slop. And I think that's definitely a huge problem because we're not creating new things. And that's what happens once you reach a certain state of growth within any industry. Because now the stakes, the investment is too high, the stakes are too high, and you can no longer afford to take risk because risk involves the chance of failure, and failure is no longer acceptable when you have millions and millions and millions of dollars at stake, people's jobs and livelihoods, and at that point you reach a cultural stagnation. And we've seen that with things like the movie industry. We've seen the last time people were going to the movies, I mean, COVID was a big part of that, but it was Marvel Endgame, which was the pinnacle of crossover, world building, not even world building, but cinematic universe building and character crossover, right? And so the lesson everyone took away from that was, oh, keep building up a cinematic universe and have constant IP crossover and keep referencing the same characters across multiple mediums. And that was the wrong lesson. That was the end of it. That should have been the end. And Marvel fell off like fucking crazy because no one can give a shit anymore. And we're finally seeing with these massive, insane blockbusters that are relying purely on name recognition and nostalgia, that they're done with it. You see with Obsession, $750K budget, making like what, 500 fucking million, and you see it with Backrooms breaking records as well with a much smaller budget. And then the latest Star Wars movie, which is, you know, that franchise has been milked to fucking death after being sold to Disney. No one gives a shit anymore. And going on this spiral death loop of constantly referencing old nostalgia is by far the biggest death trap. With that said, I like when Street Fighter keeps putting in new characters because of that. That, to me, is incredibly important to push the franchise forward. Would I have preferred having some fan-favorite characters in there in the franchise as well? Of course. I think in terms of priority to me, I feel like you need a mix of legacy and new characters to take creative risk and try to actually create something new and see if you can push culture forward and achieve new great heights. And then the lowest tier is crossovers. I think crossovers are the lowest tier of it's just creatively bankrupt, in my opinion. And there's a time and place for it, for references and for making a love letter to a fandom or a character or whatever. There's a time and place for it, but it cannot be the primary source. So I don't mind Tifa being in the game, for example, but that's the limit to me. We already have 3 crossover characters. Like, if they keep going down that path, that to me cheapens the name of Street Fighter because it's no longer a product pushing culture forward and trying to create new memorable characters for people to connect with. It's relying personally on the creation of other things in the past. It becomes less of itself and more of a product of other cultures and other creators. So Tifa to me is fine. People will be happy about it. I don't personally care. But would I want more crossover characters? Would I want this to be, oh, now Street Fighter is a platform like Smash Brothers, and it's going to be a place for gaming characters to fight? I would not like that. There can be a platform for that. I just hope it wouldn't be Street Fighter.
That's why I said if you see Prowler, he can only dash / elbow. Those are the only movement options that
my issue with the DLC characters is how they do the teaser. They leave them out to dry. Putting the brand new characters out with this animated teaser character animation without them being in-game engine, without them showing off any of their combat, any of their voice lines, anything, it gives nothing for people to latch onto to have an open mind about it. So I think it's kind of a poor teaser format for these characters. Everyone thought Arjun was Ryu. I thought Arjun was Ryu as well. I said that as well. And then even from the animated intro compared to his DLC photograph in the promo, completely fucking different. He looked like buff Ryu, rugged Ryu, and then you see the actual artwork that they put him in, and the dude looks goofy as fuck in a good way. He's the character I'm most interested in because you finally see him like, oh shit, this dude is what's going on? He's inhaling 40 gallons of 40 gallons of air right there. Is he about to air dash around? He's about to explode. To me, he's by far the most interesting.
I think it was Aguchi. I think
So you don't give anything for people to latch onto when you do this format is the problem, I think.
Soon after that too. By the way, quick side note, y'all, so y'all know how much I love y'all, how much I care about make sure this product look good. I'm hot as hell in this coat right now.
Hey, bro.
Goofy equals interesting. It's something to me. Like, I always favor more cartoony, less photorealistic characterization.
Coming up to dive.
But for example, I liked Abigail, even on release. My opinions are not always that popular. When Abigail was announced at EVO 2017, oh my god, you would have thought Capcom came out and shot everyone's dog personally.
Get ready.
Oh my god, it was so funny. It was so funny. I was there in person when Abigail was released, and that was just a bad timing for Abigail because Street Fighter V had such a horrific launch, and it was really needing to build some momentum and goodwill and get some wind under its sails to carry forward. And at the biggest event of the year, back when they still did character announcements at EVO and integrated with the community and interacted in that sense, they put out the goofy, big body character at EVO. Horrible time. Comes out. Vroom, vroom, vroom.
Being able to traverse this versus Guile.
Oh my goodness. Was Abigail season 2 or 3? He was season 2. But he didn't take off. He released towards the end of season 2, and so he wasn't really taken off competitively till season 3, and he got buffed into season 3. So he was broken as hell in 3.0, and then still pretty broken in 3.5. And then after that, they're like, okay, we got to cut this guy's legs off.
We don't really see a whole lot of that in Street Fighter 6.
Ooh. Okay.
But my point being, I like a lot of the OG Street Fighter 5 characters. I like Abigail. I know a lot of people don't. I like G a lot. I like Minot. I like Zeku. They had a lot of really strong original characters. But what makes them interesting is strong characterization and their gameplay. And the problem with these DLC characters is I feel like they're not given strong characterization in the animated intro. Here they have a lot more personality in this key art, right? Arjun, clearly there's something going on with him. And his animated intro, or the animated teaser, I didn't really feel anything about him. Yasmin, I guess, is Filipina. That's tying into, national representation. So you have some kind of connection there. And then Bosch, I don't know. Bosch is the character I'm least interested in, to be quite honest. But apparently people like him in Japan. He has fans from World Tour. But what could help is gameplay. Show us what they do. Like, they just don't give you anything to go off of from that teaser. And also, of course, everyone's pissed about not having their fan favorites in. It's not a very balanced release of the characters. Tifa's obviously meant to carry the pass, but that's more for external fans of the Street Fighter franchise. Because they could have done 2 new characters, Tifa and an OG, and just put another new character in a different season pass. But people are going to be pissed off no matter what. Someone is going to be very unhappy, so I also feel that way. You're never going to please everybody. Arjun's not slaying passes. Arjun is the one character that I'm interested in. Like, everyone's saying that, but that's just the teaser format. If they when they show the trailers of the character, people might be interested in the character. The characters, Capcom has shown that they put a lot of attention to the flair of characters in this game. They often provide extra taunts and weird Easter eggs. Like, they're doing a lot of things that have a lot of flair for more casual fans. And yeah, maybe the characters won't be a hit, but you have to take that risk. Like, Lucia and Falk, I think, were stinkers for Street Fighter V. But I would love G to come back. I think G is one of the sickest characters that have been in Street Fighter in a long time. His gameplay was saucy as all hell, and he's just a funny fucking character. Minot was sick, and as a fan favorite with her design. Zeku was cool.
When it came to that right there,
There was a lot of hits, man, and every character you've ever liked in the Street Fighter franchise was a brand new character. Was Glorp Shido to somebody else previously? We just need a balance. Street Fighter 3 was entirely made of characters that no one fucking liked, and it bombed at first because of that. But now they're fan favorites, and everyone's clamoring for Dudley and Ibuki to be put into Street Fighter 6. They're desperate for it. Kodo as well.
It's just regular medium punch. And Prowler, if you hit medium punch, he does the
Oh, yeah.
Now will a character like
Also, and it don't help out as much. Damn,
Remy be coming back anytime soon, or Necro? No.
Flash axe, they actually dissipate fireballs.
Probably not.
So if you time it, but it moves forward, so it makes it a little tricky.
Yeah.
Flash chop still.
I don't know. Maybe I'll be eating my words next season pass.
Crazy setups with that. If you know, you know. But it's still really tough.
They're gonna finally give everyone the Street Fighter 3 characters, and it's gonna be Remy, Necro, 12, and who else?
That was extremely well played there from
There's gonna be no Makoto, no Dudley, no Ibuki. Nah, Sean would be still too mainstream. Who's the last like real shitter?
Higuchi has been back to back to back. I'd be very surprised if Higuchi is not top 8 in this tournament.
I mean, shout outs to Tyler 1 because what happened?
Q? Yeah, I think it would have to be Q.
Where they were playing Street Fighter, and he saw.
No, not a character people want. What are you talking about? When I say shitter, I mean a character that doesn't have fans like that. Q is cool. That's why we're running out of characters to pull from. Q definitely has a lot of fans, and I would like Q. People like Hugo. Hugo's a fan favorite.
Yo, they're like ridiculous good. I was like, that's the point. And he was like, yeah. And then when we
like to me, Remy is the lowest. Then there's like Necro who has and 12. Like people like those characters, but those are like the lowest in terms of the fanfare from that game.
Obviously, yo, you could throw a Hadouken. Congratulations.
Q is on the lower half, and people like him.
And it makes you appreciate it more when you understand.
That might be it, man. You never know.
It makes you appreciate it.
I would like Q. I mean, I like G. I like, and I think like G as a development of Q.
Handles, half-court shots, whatever, you know. So absolutely dope to see. And our next match about to be crazy too. So many high-level players here, Steve. It's crazy.
It's so sick, bro. It's one of the reasons I like coming here, man. Like I said, I like traveling because, especially the fighting game events, because once you go to the region, you're going to see a lot of players that don't travel. You're going to see a lot of players that you
Isn't Q just G?
you know, that dude actually beat me.
They're supposed to be related, and so I mean, there's obvious inspiration between them, but there's no official confirmation that they're the same character or anything of that sort. But my point being, with the new DLC characters, do I feel any particular way about them? Arjun is the one character that has anything intriguing going on because they're giving me something to work with. Okay, he's a big dude from India. He's not blowing fire like Dalsum, but he's blowing air. He's cartoonishly filling his lungs with air to make something happen. There's something unique about him going on. Yasmin and Bosch don't give me nothing to work with, really. Until I see them in action and get more out of them. So, Bosch is the one I'm least interested in because he's had his shot and didn't really make an impact to me. But either way, my point being, you can't really judge them until you see them in a match. Lugabo Juicy Joe, wait, is this a run back from Capcom Cup? Who did Lugabo play at Capcom Cup? This is actually kind of nuts that they're in the same pool. Lugabo won the Mexican World Warrior. He's like 16 or 17 now. He's also one of the new generation of strong players doing work. Oh, he played Lashar, I think, in his group. Juicy Joe, of course. Y'all know him at this point. Arguably the best JP, actively competing right now. Up there for sure.
Wow. Very well played. The defense from Lugabo there was crazy too, though, man. This is extremely tough to call. Let's see if there's any adjustments inside of the young god.
I like the little bait right there, just to get a reaction. I feel like the hardest part about this is getting close enough to keep your pressure relevant, right? But then he still has amnesia, so that's going to be the hard part.
We just see matchup knowledge right there immediately. He goes for the jump, but he goes for the elbow drop, baits out the cross fierce and anti-air. It's very well played. Same thing we used to have to do against Poison in Street Fighter 5.
I hate that button. Great
Teleport in. Yeah, Rob is still in the tournament. He's in top 64. He played yesterday.
Party gets started for Kimberly, though.
Tell everybody. Oh, right in front of his face? That's crazy. was actually godlike. Wow.
Okay, I got it.
Last DLC character of the game is going to be John World Tour.
That was godlike.
Oh yeah, you got an air throw.
So far though,
You know, like,
as far as the run,
maybe Seth was just ahead of their time, right? Like, a lot of people weren't fans of Seth as a boss character originally in Street Fighter 4 because Seth was just copying other characters' moves. But I think Seth was actually pretty cool in the end. I mean, he was overtuned. And I like Seth's iteration in Street Fighter 5 as well. But John World Tour is actually going to be the true iteration of Seth, where they just have every fucking character's move. It's going to be the pinnacle of those World Tour abominations that are doing endless combos, but a real character. That would be kind of hype, to be honest. It'd be like in Pokemon Gold and Silver when you fight Trainer Red at the top of the mountain. When you thought you beat the game, when you finally unlock the final end game content. And it's just John World Tour using every fucking move, comboing from every character. John World Tour, ... Bump up, bump up, bump up, bump up, bump up. God. How much aura did Red have in that moment? That might be the greatest gaming moment I ever experienced, period, in my lifetime.
Like a third strike fix, because in third strike, since it was just tap forward.
Gaming might have peaked for me with battling Red at the top of Mount Silver.
You gonna pay for it later.
Just no words, just ... How? Hold up. I didn't know the writing was this fire. It's just so perfect. Like, there's no point in saying anything. The fact that he says nothing is just too fucking perfect. It's too perfect. Because you know you're fighting the motherfucker from the anime, or basically your past iteration. Like, he represents both Ash Ketchum from the anime and also you from the previous game. He's the final evolution of what you were from the previous entry.
How long?
All day, every day. All day, every day. 24/7. 365.
365. Better than 7-Eleven. We stay open.
So John World Tour coming out ... Because he is silent the entire time. He's the insert character.
Now let's talk about the trash. What do I do with the trash? How do I dispose of the trash? I don't know.
I love that.
That might actually get me to play Avatar Battles. If they added him as like a boss, I think Ingrid was added as a boss to Avatar Battles. If they added John World Tour as like a final boss in the game, that would be pretty fucking hype.
She has that opportunity that a lot of characters don't. Kimberly can teleport and she's got the run. So you either gotta be preemptive on it or you gotta know that
his intro quote and his end quote just ...
People don't talk about her walk speed, bro. It makes me upset. They be like, bro, what's the problem with Kimberly? I'm like, bro,
Jim Imca? Jim IMCA? Thanks for the 2 months. By the way, Lugabo on set point. I told y'all to pay attention to this kid. Oh, that's it. Wait, can he kill? He's gonna build level 3. He's gonna build it. That's it. No drop. Yo, Lugabo 2-0 over Juicy Joe.
Wow, Lugabo with the kill.
I told y'all to pay attention. Lugabo has been doing work.
He looks extremely calm in that. Okay, Rumble, young man, Rumble.
I'm surprised it took him so long to get into Capcom Cup. He was dominating the World Warriors ever since Street Fighter 6 released in Mexico, but he always kind of choked it up in the regional finals. Or he just ended up not winning the regional finals. But he finally got in last year. Had a good showing there at Capcom Cup as well.
See somebody just skating all over the screen like that?
Big win for Lugabo.
Wow, absolutely phenomenal, man. I feel like he just read him so well, and Juicy Joe didn't have an adjustment for that elbow drop, or maybe not an adjustment, but he couldn't get a read probably. We talked about mental stack earlier on. It's probably just too hard for him to get a read on him there.
And it's too much to risk to try to go for amnesia, because if you get baited, oh yeah, we got one, we got another. Oh yeah.
Does anybody have any idea when we should be seeing gameplay of Jasmine?
Yeah. Okay. This next one is a banger too. But
Is Jasmine the first DLC character? They're in August, right?
Like a top 16,
Normally you start seeing stuff at least a month before.
Any CPT event, man. But that's how stacked these events are right now.
Man, shout out to Lugabo though, because I'm gonna tell you right now. Obviously, I feel like Kimberly does have quite a few things going for her, but you saw everything be on display. The whiff with the medium kick.
So Yasmin is August 3rd.
The medium slide, teleport to get past.
Not Eva guys don't cope. Yeah, I saw some people replying to my tweets like, oh, like they'll announce another character, or they'll announce another stage, or don't worry, we still got a chance at Evo, and I'm like, what are you talking about?
You know what? We never even seen
What
an
are you
amnesia
talking
battle
about?
like that.
Capcom does not give a shit about the people watching Evo.
Go for an amnesia, like,
We are not the target audience.
you know, he just never got to read for it.
You don't want to. If you do it, you won. You in the corner.
Where have you been for the past 3 years? What are you saying?
Specifically in that matchup because the trajectory changed. Like it's not like Cammy where if you do the jump, you can like, well, I'm gonna time it a little bit and wait. She literally could just be like, nah.
But I'm saying, I'm surprised he didn't know, no wake up amnesia though. I'm saying during corner pressure, I feel like I never really see. It seemed like Lugarbo just had the right read consistently. And you know what else we
Do I
didn't
miss
see?
Balrog? Not really.
We did not. But once again,
That means that there was a lot of prevention going on right there. What is that? That's loss prevention.
yeah.
I never have that level of
Dressed like a normie.
That's loss prevention.
attachment,
right?
I would say.
And he
Oro
made
I
sure
missed
that was
gameplay-wise, because Oro's gameplay was very,
well played.
very fun, and just felt like there was endless potential for depth.
In case you thought it was nice.
So occasionally I miss that.
Wow.
Versus Enzo.
But I'm willing to
This is an
be
international banger that we have for you
impressed
guys.
by any character.
Wow,
Just
bro,
give me the
that's
sauce, man.
The new score right there, and it's a God mirror match. Hoji's Akuma was so godlike back in Street Fighter 5, one of the OGs from the DR scene. And I actually haven't seen him in a minute.
I didn't expect to like. I didn't give a shit about Oro at all. I didn't expect to like Oro when he released. I had no attachment to him in Street Fighter 3, and if anything, I had a slight bias against him. But I do tend to give the ugly weirdos a shot. I appreciate cartoony weirdo characters. So I gave him a shot, and his gameplay was just insane.
Wow, yeah, too close. Even at the knee by itself, usually it's spaced out, but if it's
Enzo, also like 16 years old.
does have a long jab as well.
You're gonna be seeing a lot of Enzo. He's been showing up and doing well at offline tournaments. I don't think he's had his big like top 8 breakout yet. He's always like 2300 MR on the ranked leaderboard. Hasn't won a World Warrior regional final in US West, but he's always placing really high in those. So you'll be seeing a lot more of this kid. Joshi, one of the best in DR from the Street Fighter 5 era, actually.
Test the OG with the
I don't think he competes quite as heavily as he used to, but he used to travel to American events back in Street Fighter 5. Yeah, he got picked up by Bandits recently.
This could be one crouch strong drive rush cancel from Enzo would spell doom.
Okay, something small, but it is a knockdown. Okay, dash up. He wasn't expecting that. Cash is out. This is probably to get back to drive, right?
Yeah, definitely was going for that just to get the drive gauge back because the lights does.
Miso Hachi?
Or tremendously even.
Appreciate the big raid.
Not an easy spot for Hoshi, but
What's going on, everybody?
Enzo in the corner, so
Perfect. Parry. Wait a
Hello,
minute.
Miso.
Wait a minute.
Hopefully you had a
Keep the momentum.
good stream.
Damage. Here's the throw.
We're here just talking shit about Street Fighter DLC announcement and watching Blink Respawn, Capcom Pro Tour
Wow.
event
woke up jazz.
in the Dominican
If I'm
Republic.
not mistaken, in a Chris F video, I found out that
I think Yasmin will have fast aura combos. I would like that. That's what I was thinking. Like when I'd say a character I would like would be a character like Dudley. What I'm thinking mostly of is a character that has a different pace to their gameplay and does something interesting within the Street Fighter 6 system. So one thing I was thinking of is having a lot of target combos and a target combo heavy gameplay where you could potentially do more stagger resets and high-low mix, which is what I imagine like Street Fighter 4 Dudley's operating under. And that would be able to potentially get a different sort of flow of the gameplay compared to, you know, typical Street Fighter 6 pressure with Drive Rush.
Man, see, I'm ready to. I gotta see Enzo's. I need to see Enzo.
So any of these characters could be sick, man. I'm open. I really appreciate that they're going to at least try some new characters. They could have balanced this out. My biggest gripe is still probably Terry and Mai having 2 guest characters at once.
But I remember asking the guys, like talking to Dude.
I do hope Tifa is the last of the guest characters. I really do hope that.
He's hard. He beats
Like,
us.
buckle down, keep trying new characters, add some fan favorites along the way, and keep trying to build upon the Street Fighter IP.
Offline experience, man. That's what it is at that young age.
We could have done without Mai. Yeah, in hindsight, like I definitely gave them a chance for sure. And in hindsight, at least Terry I find interesting. Mai is just a blight on the game.
Maybe it was level up.
No. It was one. I think a little bit before that.
Oh, okay.
She just made the game less fun to watch and play.
Okay, wait a minute. Hold on.
Great whiff punish. But Hochi won't mind that too much at all. Look at the big life advantage and drive gauge advantage, especially with Enzo spending another bar for that drive rush.
Okay, no anti-air, but the jump distance makes it a little bit questionable anyway. Okay, gets it this time.
Look at Hochi's patience. But he knows in the end of the day, you're only, I would say, maybe 2 hits from. And look at that. Hey, come on, OG's fireball games. Hochi's always had a god like
She didn't have to be that way. I just think they messed up the design.
I mean, you never really lose that though, right?
Oh, okay though. Whiff punish, big news.
I'm going to assume Brian is not hyped for CVS 3. I mean, brother, I could be hyped for Santa Claus. It doesn't make that shit real. Like, what are you talking about?
Hold on now.
Come on now.
Come on now.
Come on now. You're taking now. Come on.
Come on.
We can all make things up in our head to get excited about. Like, what is there something else we can work together on?
I'm with you.
Still alive.
Like, what are you saying?
I'm with you.
Did I miss an announcement?
Wow.
What is wrong with consumers, dude? What are you talking about? It doesn't exist.
I've changed my ways.
You forgot 5-10 years ago, it'd have been different.
Yo, I'm telling you, your mama would have been sad.
What are you talking about?
Wow. 1-1 Enzo versus OG. Oh, we got one, ladies and gentlemen.
Enzo getting a little more active on the position. Walks OG to the corner. Wow, what an interrupt. OD Nexus big pickup.
Oh, dropped the combo. Sagat has so many different combo routes, he might have just forgot which one he should do.
How many seasons that Street Fighter 6 is going to have? What do you think, Brian? It's impossible to tell because the game is more successful than ever before. But at the same time, Capcom is like, holy shit, we're so fucking broke and we're not succeeding and we can't do anything. It's constant whiplash with this game.
Come on now, I'm with you now. Do it. Come on.
Do it, come on.
Oh my goodness.
Come on now.
Come on now.
I'm with you.
Hey, there you
Oh
go.
shit, Joshi, set point.
There you go now.
Capcom is broke. No, but the way they treat the game, it's really hard to tell.
Back there
We
watching.
need the crowd shot.
It's really it gives you that impression because they're just decreasing the amount of content they're providing for the game, which was already at a snail's pace.
Okay, risk scary throw tech.
So it's just I don't understand the impression of what I should be thinking. Are the economics not lining up? Like the costs are so high despite the relative massive success that it's still not profitable. Like I just like what's the deal?
Oh, you gonna spin that?
You're to it now.
Oh, the level 2 Tiger Genocide. You gonna take the combo? Oh my God, the knee was vicious.
Brian, the content brain consumer. Well, when you're asking me how many DLC seasons are left, I'm giving you the content brain answer. You're asking about content brain. My content brain is not adding up. The indications are there's going to be less.
We got one more. Oh, the crowd going.
The crowd is hype.
Crowd is
Oh,
going.
the crowd hype. Look how she's smiling. They got the whole.
Also, I don't think it's being content brain consumer to expect games that are clearly intentionally releasing with significantly less content
What a banger.
than they used to,
What a Hochi
with the
great
modern
grip.
expectation that they
Oh,
will
he's
add
in the
DLC to
ball.
update them to fulfill that content promise.
Calm down.
That is like the social contract we enter into these days, whether you like it or not.
Dominican OG in the front row just
He
did
hit
the
the neck,
Mina,
he hit the neck
the
swipe, bro.
Mina neck swipe.
Yo,
Hey, sometimes you gotta remind these young bloods.
you gotta let
something,
him know.
man.
I told you, back
Yeah.
I told you.
Hey,
So I don't really know how long Street Fighter 6 is going to last. I have no idea.
I'm with you right here now. Come on.
Oh my mama, the
Yeah, hey, you gonna have to meet me halfway now. Huh? I done came halfway. You gotta meet me halfway now. Come on now. It's Hochi, big Hochi, not a little one.
big old, you better ask your daddy. better ask your daddy.
That's how you get down. 3 by the 5, 3 by the 4. Huh?
But I'm okay with what we have. I like exploring what we have in the game.
Listen, all of y'all who be doing all that calling it.
I definitely think I'm far less content brain than most people.
Disrespecting the OGs,
Yo,
that karma fell on Enzo, and it wasn't even his
I just
fault.
also think that
That
they
karma
put
fell
very
on
little
Enzo.
content in terms of
It wasn't his fault, but
customization and costumes compared to the expectations from release.
That was godlike.
that was a banger of a match, I do have to say. Hopefully you guys enjoy it home. I told you. Look, Blink Respawn is one of those tournaments. It's a pro tour stop.
Big tournament, not a huge one. Did I use the wrong adjective? I guess, do I normally say huge tournament?
But unfortunately, that is the last match of our block. Rob's got to go play anyway, so it's in good time, and I'm sure they're going to put it on.
Rob's going to play, so they're doing top 64 then?
Just to let them know, and of course.
So top 64 is coming up next?
But of course, there's going to be a lot more Street Fighter, especially if you follow new events. World Warrior is where you can
Rob against Itachi's Legacy. That's a Street Fighter 5 classic. So Gachikun DQ'd. Yo, Rob might have kind of a blessed path. He can make a run with this. He actually can make a run with this. Rob was going to play Kusanagi from France originally. They DQ'd. And then he was probably going to play Gachikun. I mean, Itachi's Legacy is also very strong, and Roy is as well, so who knows, the upset could have happened. But obviously, the expectation was Gachikun and then sell it on the Steam store. I think that's not allowed anymore. So I think they have to just announce everything up front to be able to sell a pass with all the characters. That's a requirement these days. So it's a pro-consumer move, but I think it's kind of clashing with the publishers preparing proper announcements, because I think these characters could all be really cool. They just got to actually show the gameplay and give us a reason to care.
But I never imagined they'd take your spirit as well. War will only harm our people and further endanger our kingdom. You know that as well as I.
Stuyvesant saying, do they sell a season pass on Steam? You don't have to reveal the characters, just the amount. I think, but there are some rules changing around that, right?
Okay, let's get going. Counting on you for backup, Captain.
Just the amounts.
This is you we're talking about.
I think that's a good thing overall. I think the publishers need to adapt, though, to how they're going to do teasers.
Don't you think so?
We've all got your back, so stand tall. We know you can do this.
2 centuries ago, our ancestors committed a grave sin. We have to accept these transgressions. And as riders, it's our responsibility to right these wrongs.
Hello, Mr. Quotient. Thank you very much for the 9 months. What is this? This ad? I don't know. We're watching Blink Respawn, though. Monster Hunter Stories 3. Twisted Reflection. The real worst part of the most recent years of DLC is all the damn leaks. Weren't they pretty much totally wrong, except for Tifa, on this season of characters? Like, it was okay in the end. I don't like leaks myself, personally. The last one had Elena and Sagat. Yeah, right, I mean the previous season. That's previous season. I know the previous season was pretty accurate. But I'm saying for this teaser, they only got Tifa. I didn't see anything mentioning new characters. Well, I also, like I said, I blur my eyes and pretend I don't see it when spoilers come up. We knew the first full DLC pass in the base roster. Right, Capcom totally just cleared the air and announced it. Was that because of a leak forcing their hands? Wasn't there the character artwork, like all the characters on a sheet, and there's some kind of key art for them that showed every single character in Season 1, and then Capcom eventually just said, oh, fuck it, here's all the characters that are coming out. Right, yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, I remember that. I mean, they handled it as best they could. They're like, fuck it, it's out there. The full roster art leak was the thing, right?
Everybody here enjoying this party. If you are not here, you're missing a lot. So please take a look of all the options that we have. And now, as you mentioned, top 64 coming right up. So quite excited to see what's coming.
Yeah, man. It's going to be interesting. I just seen that match.
You're smoking crack if you think Hager, Gouken, Vega was better. LMAO.
But going because he has heart for him. He has love. No, this is the thing that we have in the local. We do like okay, so who are you rooting for?
Maybe not Gouken.
You know,
I mean, like if you do legacy characters, you're going to immediately appeal to fans because they're going to recognize them and have something to latch onto. Like I said, new characters are always a risk. They're never going to have that like, oh shit, this is something I already know and have positive feelings towards. Therefore, I'm going to be excited when I see it. That's just not how it works. So I just think the format is incompatible. They have to show the characters doing something and give us a reason to care, which they are not doing. So they can't do a teaser for new characters. They need to make new characters so you can continue to evolve and provide new characters for people to latch onto and try to find another hit. It's important to do. I just think the way they bundled it and the way they teased it is probably not optimal for a positive reception.
Seeing these young talent versus the more seasoned players like Hochi against Enzo is something that you don't see that often, and that's what we love about the FGC.
Absolutely, man. That is the way the stories link up, man. I know Enzo's a little salty, but that's what's going to prepare him to get better and better. The one with Jochi was that was losers. Oh, that was winners. That was winners.
Bueno, Enzo está ahí. Yeah. He still have the opportunity, but again, every opportunity along the way is gonna give you the chance to improve your mindset. And
at least one returning character would have played it safe while adding new ones, right? For sure. I just think the way they structured the season passes was kind of weird.
Especially in a mirror match with Sagat, which is obviously quite stressful. So having that, and he overcome because Enzo started winning the match. He actually got the first set, and then he was able to get back onto his feet and being able to get the round. Completely surprised, and it was
it felt like they had to get Ingrid into the game to justify having Tifa and Bosch in the game. Seems like there's a little bit of logic there.
I just kept my mouth shut the whole time, okay? But now we got some great matches coming up on stage.
But maybe they could have just done one of Arjun and Yasmin and threw in, I don't know, a Dudley.
Your top 64. Man, Rob got this most serious face, bro. You got to check this out.
No. He's quite
Who knows? Maybe they will all have this connection where Ingrid is summoning them from somewhere else. Maybe that's the theme for this whole DLC is like, it's Ingrid unleashing chaos and she plucks Tifa and Bosch and the two new characters.
Great fundamentals, a great neutral game. So I think Cammy is a perfect fit for him. And totally agree with him. He told me, like, yeah, that's exactly why I picked.
So maybe that was Capcom's logic there. But I do feel like if they wanted to avoid having as much negative feedback, they should have threw in one fan favorite.
Again, another Dominican. That's his legacy. Another Dominican.
They didn't need Ingrid for Terry or Mai. That's true. Feels like that's the logic they're trying to go with now, though.
This is going to be an amazing matchup, man. Yeah, Rob is a lot of
imagine no teasers or anything. You need to play the World Tour thing to see who's the new character. Why would I? What? Why would they do that? And why would I imagine that?
So and he's been doing some numbers. Yeah. Sure. So
you mean doing like anti-advertisement? Imagine if we didn't market our game. I'm not sure what you're trying to imply. Yeah, people will just watch a cutscene on YouTube. Screw negative feedback. They get negative feedback every year anyways. Yes, you're always going to have people are always going to be pissed, some portion of it, but it's managing that portion. You're obviously trying to optimize positive reception and publicity. There's an optimization you're aiming for there. You're going to have people who are pissed, and there's also people who it's either their job or their personality to be pissed. Their entire personality is being angry at things around them. Like there's just counterculture grifters everywhere. So that exists also. So you write those people off. But I do think this has bled more into disgruntling a lot of the core audience of the game. So I do feel this might have been a slight misstep, but it won't really impact Capcom or the game at all. Don't know how the overall casual audience is reacting to the crowd at SGF didn't seem all that high for Tifa because it was an animated teaser. They want to see maximum polygons and show actual gameplay. I just think the teaser format, they're just like not ready. They should just show the character.
So
The teasers are just not hype.
filters start like shrinking a little bit more. So we start seeing like more.
They're clearly, it's like placeholder artwork, placeholder animation.
So we don't have any difference in between Itachi's Legacy and
If they had an actual trailer complete with the characters actually doing something, then it would be sick.
Apparently he's doing something.
Just in general, they don't do very well with their teasers, in my opinion.
His shoulders look crazy on the camera.
If Tifa came in fully rendered in Street Fighter 6 doing some badass shit, then people would be like, oh shit.
I want to hear this.
Yeah, they got energy from the crowd. That's how usually they rolled.
Itachi's Legacy versus Rob. Itachi got the braids? Oh shit, I haven't seen him in a minute.
Who's going to whiff first is the question. Rob TV prides himself at not whiffing, so you're going to see a lot of walk forwards and really make sure that
He was playing a lot Endgame Street Fighter 5. I played him at CEO and Bracket in 2022. And he was used to be like both these players, right, were like regulars in the online NLBC during the COVID era for Street Fighter 5.
Unfortunate for him. Oh no, another throw. What about the 2-for-1? No, he didn't take the offer.
The Kenny Omega teaser was fun. Yeah, that one was fun.
I think he missed a DP there, or you just thought that he was still on the ground. Wow, he just threw it out there. Rob just gave it to him on a silver platter. Unfortunate, had the right idea, but should have conditioned a little better. Tachi's Legacy, first blood.
Wow, let's see. Okay.
Takes a lot of time to make characters. Oh, it does?
Yeah, exactly. More aggressive in this round for Rob TV. There we
Nice.
go.
Nice anti-air.
Oh no, that's negative. Okay, you got in the corner.
Oh, wow. I don't know if he tried to air grab right there. You seen the short, I'm not too sure. Oh, it's Rob TV's turn. The back throw that he needed. Itachi's Legacy with another chance at life. And he got Lightning Beast available.
Even the Howdy Doken was more memorable to me than the animated teaser. Yeah, that was the best Street Fighter ad in the whole fucking thing was Cowboy Ryu being a knockoff Howdy Doken. That was actually a sick ad. Oh, nice perfect parry. Hold on. Oh, no punish. You could have level 3'd on that one and won the round, but it would have been expensive. You don't want to lose the game. You're dead. GG. Oh, shit. First game to Itachi's Legacy. Uh-oh.
And the first one goes to Itachi's Legacy.
Wow, but hold on. I want to see what was the counter here. I guess a low forward got stuffed with.
Did he call himself Ryu?
Oh, right.
Yeah, he doing a Ryu would have been way more both a reference to how people talk about Ryu and on point with the cowboy accent. What did he say? He did say it kind of funny, but it wasn't Ryu. The name's Ryu.
You're waiting for the ball, and he doesn't do it, then there's a problem. Oh, the counter. Okay, the side switch, and now, oh, wow.
It's crazy that Blanca has both a incredibly plus on block and hit driver's crouching MK that he can also driver's cancel. He has the best of both worlds.
Yeah, just in case waiting for the DPOD. Yep, exactly. Okay.
No new stages with the character pass being the same price is also crazy. Is that true? Like, what I just checked is the stage doesn't come with a $30 pass for last year. You had to spend the $47 pass to get the stage. I just looked at that earlier in the stream, so I don't know. Is that true? Can someone double check that? I feel like it's actually the same value. They just don't have the option to pay more to get the stage anymore.
There it is. Let me get a throw crouch fist. No, not yet. Okay, the screen shake if that means it's an earthquake, which means it's plus. Oh,
it's not in the $45 pass either. So there is this season a more expensive pass that is similar to price with the one with the stage, but it doesn't come with the stage. Is that what people were talking about? Stages never come with a cheap pass. Okay. So they're charging $2, $3 less, and you don't get the stage. Rob, you're in a bad fucking spot. You're getting Blanca'd. You're getting Blanca'd hard. Okay, he escaped. He escaped. DP? No anti-air. He's being overwhelmed. Itachi's just rushing him down. Okay, hold on. He's going to get out of burnout.
We got the drive back. There we go. 48 seconds on the clock.
But Itachi's going to build another fucking level 2. Oh my god, that's brutal. Oh. And the command grab. You're dead, I think. Sheesh. Itachi's Legacy 2-0 over Rob. Damn. He wasn't ready for the pacing.
Straight up. That's the name. Damn, the legacy continues. Itachi moves on. Unfortunate for
Cammy is so weak, man. What?
On the sideline.
What goes through the chatter's brains? What are we talking about? Did we not just see Punk with Cammy in grand finals of EVO Japan?
Wiener top 64. Great So he still have another chance.
Also, Reese.
It's crazy that no one can ever just lose. Rob just got his ass beat, dude.
Yo, Rob. You know what I just said?
No one can ever lose.
That's
It's always character this, character that.
Oh, that's dope. Okay. So we do that.
Pour
here.
this, pour that, broken this. So
Yeah.
people just fucking lose, dude.
And here
These are
comes
two
Noah the
strong
Prodigy.
fucking characters. I think Blanca's a little bit better than Cammy, but
Yeah, but good stuff there from Itachi, man. The one thing I like about him to highlight his gameplay, he's super aggressive.
you just
Trying to
get
to
beat
the point
sometimes.
where He makes you uncomfortable, and you can't get into that zone where you can actually find some footing. That's what Itachi does. He just loves to steamroll. That is the name of the game for him. The surprise command at the end definitely looks like a rainbow ball. So,
Yeah, and actually it was a good choice because nobody was expecting that.
100%.
So he got away with it.
Coffee
and,
getting you
got the
heated?
round and the match as well. So
I
moving
think you're
forward,
misconstruing the
Southeast
source
Asia
of
wins
my
the next round. Round
exasperation.
We'll go down, as we mentioned in the R, we call it El Camino del Ninja, which is the ninja's path. Whenever you go in the loser bracket, obviously you duplicate the amount of matches that you need to fight. So well, that's why we call it the ninja's path. So El Camino del Ninja is the way to send them over. And,
Just check. Ultimate Pass 1 has 2 stages. Ultimate Pack 3 has 1 stage. And Ultimate Pack 4 is 0. Are they all the same price? All have 5,800 drive tickets? That's not a currency that I understand.
Yeah, man, that's tough. Just a piggyback of what you said. Nobody want to be in the losers bracket that early. Well, at least you got
That's
out of
not
pools, so you got some time to think. But yeah,
USD,
all
brother.
will
Who?
be ending up in that path of the ninjas.
A drive ticket? What the fuck's a
That's
drive
pretty
ticket?
sick. Well, just
now-
happy to see Rob up here.
And now we do have Noah the Prodigy against Saint Fox.
Ooh, the Viper.
Yeah.
I like this Viper.
Yeah.
Really, really good. I feel like there's not much Viper representation, so anytime I see a Viper as a treat.
What kind of meme coin currency are we talking about here?
Okay, yeah, because pretty much we do have Tachikawa as the Viper, but not other than that in here. In Latin America, Saint Fox, he has the ability of being on and
You
off.
can buy stages with the drive
Like,
tickets.
so
I wonder
he's,
how.
you know,
How do you even get
the,
drive tickets?
main
Am I
popular
secretly rich?
designer. He's actually all the art that you see.
50-50, 48-46?
work.
Gotcha,
Yeah.
thanks.
He's a
Okay, so they
designer.
slightly lowered the price, but
Whenever he's not into that,
probably not
get
correlated with
warm
the
up
value of what you're getting.
or whatever, but he's quite good when it comes to adaptability, and he got a great calming.
Can I exchange my drive tickets for actual currency?
His weapon. But he's quite talented. Just thinking about
Have I been slowly building a small fortune in game?
just whenever the time comes.
Yeah, man.
Who wants to
Look at
buy
that.
my
It's
drive
like he's taking
tickets?
his time out to draw some X's and O's to bust ass on all of his opponents.
No, the Prodigy versus Sane Fox. Sane Fox, that he beat Knuckledew, right? Is that what happened? Sane Fox, one of the best players out of DR for a while. On the Viper, he was playing Cammy for a bit. He also is a really great artist. Has done a lot of art for
Speaking of the corner,
Blink Respawn.
what a
If it's the
play.
same Sane Fox, which I think it is.
It's okay.
Okay, and now
Meanwhile,
this is the
Noah.
thing. Noah is one of the players
You know him.
that he most
You love him.
comfortable playing when they're exhausted. He doesn't
Noah the
change.
Prodigy back at it.
And this is the thing that a lot of people
The
complain about, like,
2023
oh, how come he can play
Blink
like
Respawn
that,
champion.
like
When did he
that,
win?
but
Did he win one of
develop
these?
his brain in regards to that, and what a great opportunity
2024?
for that. Okay.
Oh, nice feint, Sane Fox. What a way to save yourself. That drive was for the
He won in
land.
2024, right?
Oh, Noah's on it. No, get whip on his wild.
Yo, level 1 will be enough.
No. What? Oh.
Oh my God. Don't relax.
Nice restraint from Sane Fox right there.
But that second throw would have been a punish right there if we were trying to make like tech throw or something.
Yeah, Sane Fox just got to be careful on how he's going to use his resources against Noah the Prodigy because no one knows how to shave some drive gauge. So look at that. As soon as I speak, we already touching the orange, and we're getting closer and closer to that dehydrated state.
Yep, level 2 and it's in the corner. Watch out with the throw. Okay. Oh,
This guy plays like me. Smile.
It works out, though. We'll take it.
You've won international majors.
Wow, the feint again, and he was ready for the jump. He goes in. What's going to be? Level 3 on deck.
That's a guaranteed throw setup, my friend, every time.
Oh, nice. Level 1. The reactions. Okay. Oh, the throw. Oh, he almost got it there.
I
punish. Perfect parry. What a good opportunity for the corner carry.
Nice.
Here we go. Watch out with the offer 2 for 1. No, perfect.
Any pro Ingrid show up? Punk was playing Ingrid in pools. We'll see if he plays more later. It'll be cool to see.
He gets the round.
How do I not know Willity? My bad.
That's a good one right there.
My bad, my man. Doing work out there.
Right on the whip on the jab. Looks like he tried to check it with stand jab on the drive rush. I don't blame him. You got that nice crouching strong now, so you definitely could check some drive rushes a little easier.
Okay. Ooh, was ready.
Enzo's out already? He literally went and got
Back that,
eliminated?
the throw.
Damn.
That's the
Not his
good
tournament.
Great decision right there.
What is his tournament? Blink Respawn, Capcom Pro Tour event qualifier. The winner of this will get the Capcom Cup, and also you're trying to get some points. Easy level 3.
There we go, and this is enough. Bye-bye to that player.
Bye-bye to that life, boy. Still in there, though. Oh, man. See, that's going to be tough. So you said Sane got a Cammy and an Akuma as well, yeah?
Yeah, he does.
To see if I have her fun, I've been considering getting her for a bit. Yeah, she's fun. I mean, you're going to have to learn her unique techniques, which is a little bit of a challenging execution adventure, but also rewarding and fun.
We respect that.
That's it. We locked in. No more changes.
It's satisfying when you can start doing her like seismo feints and chaining things together.
Strong. Well, I don't know what. My man was mashing the start button. Well, in this case, the light kick just to get it straight going.
Yeah, but
Nice stagger jab.
right there. Wait, oh, we're getting close. Okay.
Sane Fox holding down back. He's willing to take the throw to be able to have the anti-air ready. Nice conversion.
You gonna super jump roundhouse and switch sides. It's okay though. I do the same thing. It's for the max damage.
Oh, missed space. He's trying to attack the drive gauge. Drop from Noah. Hold up. DP? Oh shit. What's he gonna go for? No, that's not gonna work. Conversion? No, you need it. That's awkward. That's awkward. Too far away to get the DP. You have to get like the super jump, and the problem is super jump is down then up. Having the super screen freeze happen when you need to input super jump makes it so wonky. Like you have to delay when the super jump is going to be after the super screen freeze ends. So he wasn't ready. If he was closer to the corner, that DP would pick up. So that was just awkward. Or he needs to get like a seismo feint also. He could have seismo feinted it, but once again, you have to time those with the maybe seismo feint you can buffer. Maybe seismo feint you can just input it and hold the button. I'm not sure. But with the super freeze, it can catch you off guard and make it weird. There might be a way to buffer the seismo feint, because then you can hit it, feint, cancel, and then drive rush up and confirm. But yeah, that was an awkward drop there from St. Fox. Noah takes it in the end. Brian, I'm about to get my first levelist. Any super noob advice? I come from an Xbox controller. Just go cold turkey. After that, try to learn specific techniques for whatever you're doing, but the main thing is go cold turkey. Do not go back to your old controller. For me, when I went to levelist, I feel like I got 75% of the way there, 70% of the way there in the first week. And then maybe like 90% of the way there for what I was doing with my character Oro in the first 2 weeks. But that last 10% will take a long fucking time and may never get there. And every time I play a new character, I'm forced in situations where I'm like, oh shit, I can't do this. My hands do not know this. So it's like a constant journey based on the input system of every character you play. Whereas with Stick, I don't feel that way. Even Ingrid right now, I had to learn how to do quick reflex quarter circle forward anti-airs. I had to learn jump SOCD for quarter circle to be able to anti-air with her. Don't even ask me to play Zangief on levelist. That's a fucking nightmare. The more I play, like, everything's a trade-off, man. Arcade Stick, I still think, and Pad is far superior for Zangief, in my opinion. There might be a theoretical ceiling with levelist for those characters, but I think the practical reality is consistency and ease of accessibility for 360 inputs is far superior on Pad and Arcade Stick.
No, they do. It's because they got the skinny faces, man. I can't do all of
That's it. Yeah.
no puedo. I can't do it. Yeah, you like that? Hold on. Yo, Mark, I'm so sorry.
So it's always a trade-off, depending on what you're trying to do. I think levelist is better in most situations, theoretically, but you're going to have to learn for every character what you need to do.
Apparently, we do not have the actual complexion to be able to pull it up.
Who are we cheering for to win it all? We're cheering for independent thought. I want everyone to go against the grain, like the sheep you are.
Oh, well, if you can't beat them, join them!
Just Sticks with the Prime. Appreciate that. Enjoy the mid-tier emotes. Thank you very much. Punk was playing Ingrid. Will Punk continue to play Ingrid? I do not know.
I'm guessing they're doing button checks right now.
Yes.
So yeah, but definitely he will go with Mai. It has been a strong character in this season. All the way.
Punk is playing Itabashi. Please put that on stream, man. There's a lot of big matches coming up. I hope we get some good ones.
The Japanese team pretty much.
They said Mai, which already means we're probably not getting a good one.
We call it, right? So
Please put some good ones on there.
That's it. Because wow.
Oh, but that's a crossover. Hold on, that's crossover.
Yeah.
Really Dominican. Let's go. Oh, this is gonna be a good match. Sagat Jury, maybe.
Yeah, most definitely. There you go.
No, that's the mine. Damn.
There you go.
It's all right. We hit a play.
Crossover Mago.
Ooh, this is gonna be a good one.
Oh, yes. Let's go.
With Red Bull Showdown.
Been waiting for this matchup.
TDR did have a bit of issues with the mine scenario.
Been waiting for this matchup.
Singles a little different, a lot more at stake besides pride, of course.
Definitely did not want to see Punk with potentially Ingrid against Itabashi's Zangief. I wanted to see more Sagat Mai. I'm being a little facetious here. Of course, they want to show the Dominican players up against the internationals. Crossover's been doing really well lately with Sagat. Had a really good run, 9th place, I think, at Combo Breaker the other week.
Level 1, it will be more than enough. There we go.
He's been playing really good lately.
Get me that round.
I was optimal crossover. I see you.
Isn't Sagat favored in this matchup? I think Sagat has some unique advantages. I'm not sure if the consensus is Sagat wins the matchup, but Sagat can fight Mai better than other characters.
On hit, you get a free stand strong. On hit, of course. -2 on block. You gotta be careful.
He definitely has some unique strengths against her with his range.
Got him right there with a tiger shot in the corner. Oh, we wake up with a rapid fire.
Oh my God, yo, the spacing right now for crossover is phenomenal. He's not trying to stay in throw range or the crouch jab range. Perfectly spaced.
Oh, ready for the check-in and the level 1. Then we got...
Ooh, drive rush level 2 after the knockdown. That was sick.
Okay, there's no
To the corner.
drive, and then we
Good
got a
matchup
problem.
tech. Crossover did play Mai as well.
The react, level 1 on deck.
He's gonna land this DI. I don't believe it, Mago. I don't believe in you.
Oh,
Prove me wrong. I don't believe in you.
I think he's trying to bowl.
Oh my God, I really don't believe in that.
be more than enough.
Sorry. I was also being facetious there. I was trying to goad you into proving me wrong. I didn't want you to throw the fucking round, man. Oh shit. Okay. Homie input errors.
Buffer off of the stand fist. Unfortunate though. But crossover's looking good.
Okay, now his opportunity. Mago got him on the corner. The tech for 1 point. Okay, now, forward dash to get into the range.
That Tiger knee was solid, right over the low forward. Let's get another throw. He tried.
Oh, well, if you can't beat him, join him!
The challenge for Mago. Now let's see. 70 seconds on the clock. Let's see what's
The
going to
rewriting history needs to stop. Season 2 is one of the most hyped reveals of Street Fighter since Street Fighter 5. A lot of people liked it, but that's not rewriting history, brother. People have different opinions. There was a lot of people who were not happy about having 2 guest characters. Just depends on where you are looking for your bias confirmation. Soupy, anything for the tier 1, appreciate it. Just like if you're only going to be in Tifa circles, what are you going to see? Is everyone hyped for Tifa? It's very difficult to consume the opinions of the planet all at one time and get a consensus on everything. There was definitely a lot of people who were not that happy about Terry and Mai.
Yes.
There was also a lot of people who were very happy about it.
Sagat wisely takes the throw. Crossover don't want to get hit right now when he's using hands. The overhead. That's another throw and a half. 100%. No, looking for the chimney.
Okay. Oh,
Tifa is sick. Boomer's hating, not gonna lie. I don't think it's that simple. Not that Tifa's not sick, but I also think it kind of makes sense for people to want legacy characters of the franchise in the game and also to create new things as well within the franchise rather than relying on nostalgia from other franchises that aren't related. I think that makes a lot of sense.
Absolutely.
Yo, I like how even
But also I can see being still excited about it.
A little bit more of a bully ball. He's looking like Charles Oakley right now.
Yeah.
You gotta love a post him up.
In general, with this whole situation, I feel like most people don't try to even understand other points of view. I think most people are valid in most complaints.
They need to add more than 4 characters per year. This DLC is gonna be exhausting.
What up, Smile? Thanks for the 300 bits.
Now is the opportunity of Mago to get out of the corner.
Yeah, I wish there was more characters so more people could get what they want in the game.
Now he's crossover in the corner. You got the dick throw again.
but
And the second, 2 for 1.
it'd be what it do.
What about the offer? 3 for 2? No, he is good. That will be enough.
Oh, uh-oh, that might cost you. Damn, he just wanted to convert to level 2. He might die now. Oh, that was it also. You lost. Wow. That might turn the tournament set around. He should have won already. He wanted to get the confirm into level 2 for sure off the crashing medium punch. That might be unfortunate.
For both sides. And we saw Mago also dropping some combos. We see Crossover dropping out other opportunities. So now let's see what they got. This is the final opportunity. Top 64 in winners. Let's go. Oh, great. And DP in overdrive just to get it, not to deal with those fans. Okay. Oh, counter.
Yep. Only punish counter too on that combo. Very smooth there from Crossover.
Nice placement on that.
What about the throw now? There we go.
Oh, perfect from Crossover.
And the perfect, the 7 silver letters pop up on the screen.
Those are my favorite letters there, George. Let's go. Looking for the counter hit. I like that.
Trade combo? Ooh, I thought he maybe could have got a trade there. Nice defense from the drop. Confirm from Mago. Backdash on the throw. Punish counter on the jab. I like that conversion. Oh, I messed up the setup, I think. I'm not sure if that would work, but the throw just whiffed. Nice check on that. 5 stocks from Mago here. Wow, what an overhead. No choke? Nice conversion. OSBTM 1258. Crossover always choke. As said, he choked. He always chokes, then panics and throws. Always. I'm waiting for the next message and these series of successful predictions. For some reason, there's radio silence on that end.
Against Mago is just proof of the ability that we have been improving every day.
Anyways, well played at Crossover. Mago's gonna have to duke it out in losers.
Then satisfied with the level that we're seeing from the Dominican community against the international.
I'm glad. Listen, you do the War Warriors, so you get to see a chance of how you get to see firsthand how they level up, right? So. Big shout out to you, of course, man. You do great work.
Blink's at Dominican Republic and the Dominican Republic.
From the best, which is you and all the guys that actually came before me and allowed me the opportunity to do my thing.
You got your flow, my boy. You got your own flow, man. Come on now. But now, just to piggyback on what you said, yes. So I mentioned it yesterday. Well, first of all, let me talk about this real quick before I even mention that. What I love about Crossover is that he kept it fast-paced with him. Sometimes if you want to stay...
Can't satisfy all the hurt ones. Will always be the most vocal. Capcom seems to be on a roll recently, so they probably have a good data to inform their decisions. Maybe, but I mean, I already went on the spiel earlier. I feel like there's always a tipping point with anything, right? For example, I don't think Capcom is Street Fighter is anywhere near that level.
You can tell actually on his game.
But you know, when you look at what Fortnite is, what is Fortnite? Like really, what is Fortnite?
The encounters that he has against this character, you saw how he took the risk decision, but those risky decisions are the ones that keep the other one in check. Like, okay, I cannot do this because he's ready for that. So as soon as he
right, like, does Fortnite have any identity of its own at this point?
So he keep it at bay, and after that, he just got the win. Great win by.
What is Ready Player One?
Now we're gonna have
and then what did Marvel become? Right, so. For people who like don't understand why people don't like guest characters or crossovers, I feel like you're not. That to me is being like content brained or consumer brained. You can't just rely on crossovers. I'm not saying Street Fighter 6 is doing that with Tifa at all, but there's a threshold you reach where you stop creating, you stop being at the pinnacle of pushing culture forward, which is what Street Fighter I think was always what it did. Like Street Fighter 2 was so incredible because it was a cultural moment. It was the new thing, and you always the problem is after you reach that peak, how do you keep maintaining that relevancy? You can't get caught into the vortex of just rehashing nostalgia and relying on external crossover and references. You have to keep trying to create new things, and that inherently creates risk. So I don't think 3 guest characters is a tipping point in that sense, but not every franchise or a game needs to be a crossover place. I think there's a time and place for that. Like Smash being a crossover game, I think is fine because that's what it was. It was a Nintendo crossover game, but it was never a game with unique individual characters at all. Has there been, besides Master Hand, has there been a single unique character to the game? Like there's no playable character that is unique to Smash.
Let's go. Oh no, Juicy Joe. Juicy Joe, yeah. I think that's what it was. I know he lost to Kimberly, but
so that's what it is. Like, and I think that's fine to have a place for that. But Street Fighter is not that thing. It's people want it to be its own place for unique and new characters. Now, I think people will get hating on new characters. They've lost the plot.
The crouch face. Looking for the punish counter, but we'll take that as long as you fall back.
Mii Fighters, kinda.
Real estate is fine with me. Level 2, the Lightning Beast.
Yeah, technically, I get what you're saying.
With the Lightning Beast, because he knows Frozen is ready, and now it's in the corner. We threw a Blanca Chan. Ooh, okay, now with the
Crossovers work as in Mortal Kombat, just saying.
And there we go. He's exhausted. What's gonna be?
I mean, I personally hope that Street Fighter never ends up like Mortal Kombat. You're not making a good argument to appeal to my tastes. I'll say that. I'll say that much. I get that it's and like things being popular and selling well is not always the metric to optimize for, right? I think commercial success is a necessary evil to create something engaging and great. It's a requirement you have to satisfy to get out of the way to be able to actually create something. Versus, something like when you get into crossover slop realm like Fortnite, the goal is the money. Or Marvel, right? Like when Marvel jumped the shark after Endgame. And Star Wars, modern Star Wars, right?
The throw and the punish, and that will be enough. Get me that round, and the first one goes to Mena. That was kind of free. Wow.
Magic the Gathering's crossover slot. No, I've heard that critique a lot, and that's why I'm saying like there is that commercial requirement. People have to make money, and you have to be able to support the scale of what you're doing. So it's always like it's a requirement that you have to get out of the way, but
He's ready, though. Proud and ready. First game
you can lose your identity in the process.
Okay, for Rosen, play something a little more solid, grounded. You got a DP now. Yep, and he started playing Yuri.
Something being successful does not inherently mean it's a higher quality product and has more meaning. And that's the reality with everything. As things become more mass appealing, they tend to lose their. They appeal to the largest common denominator. They're going to be less special to the audience they're actually trying to attract, right? Most cool things are cool, not because they're trying to appeal to the most people. Never seen the Frozen guy before? Frozen is from, if you watch Street Fighter V, he qualified, he's from Argentina. He qualified to Capcom Cup in the final season of Street Fighter V with Nash and Kage. So he's always one of the best Argentinian players in 5. I haven't seen much of him in 6, but it's cool to see him at an offline premiere.
Looking for that punish counter crouch face from Menda. That's why you see him just throw it out there, of course, on the footsie side. Man, Blanca look like he creeping in your bedroom. You got to be careful. Oh, we in there. Mena took his time to recuperate a couple of drives, and then he used it right away.
3 years from now, Brian will be dead on his hill as the industry has changed. Lol. See, I don't even know what you're complaining about because I'm just telling you that that's what happens with things. As things get more popular, sometimes they become less cool. Like you can be, I don't know what you're saying. I'm not even upset about what's going on. Just that's a fact of life. That's how it goes, man.
That light ball's about to suffer right now. But mostly the drive gauge. I'll say that. That beats me. Wow, that was godlike right
Shatter's fighting Ghost. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, when you talk about these things, I do think most people are like functionally illiterate. Like when I tweeted out about the DLC, people were literally I shared the exact opinion of them, and they're saying, "Why are you angry that there's new characters in the game?" And my tweet said, "I'm happy that we finally have new characters in the game." So I do think most people
Frozen is the one who's trying to get,
don't listen to what you say or what you write, but there's a mass buzz of opinions being spouted, and they try to fit you into the box of what they've already categorized you as appealing to.
Uh-oh. At the level 2. Oh, this is troublesome now. Yeah, make that count. Do as long as you can these combos just to recover some of this drive gauge. You're going to need it because that lightning beast, it's going to happen. Question is, how are you going to space out to avoid it? Oh, the jump.
A lot of America's illiterate, unironically. Yeah, it's very true. But I also think there's a sort of mania that happens around these kind of moments, and people lose the ability. I mean, it happens to everybody. They lose the ability to see the individual, and when there's like, that's how culture wars start. Everything becomes like a mini culture war on social media because you can't process so many nuanced opinions from individuals, so you have to quickly categorize people into a box. So if you show any signs of leaning in any direction, people put you in that box immediately.
Yeah, because when you activate that lightning, you go like, oh my God, there's goes the employee of the month. There he goes. And yeah, that we call it like that whenever he's effective. Otherwise,
like, I got a lot of people who on both sides who were pissed at me, saying, why don't you want new characters, you old boomer? And then also people were saying, you're on Capcom's payroll. How could they not put old characters in here and put new Glorp Shidos in instead? And it's like, I think you're all just very emotionally strung out right now. Emotions are high. And that's impacting your ability to read.
I like that.
Yeah.
Let me see. Okay, so we got. Oh, next match is Problem X versus Kobo Yan. I don't think it's gonna happen now.
We
but I have a bracket fire.
Yeah, we do have Princem here.
Glorp Shido is meme speak for shitty or irrelevant character design.
Who does he play? Crimson. Let's go, Munga. Look at him. He's so focused.
Or like a niche character from a not popular franchise that has undeserved fanfare from a very small, dedicated audience.
Woo! It's gonna be a good one. Now I'm wondering, what is he gonna pick? Dowsim of Viper? If Jochi.
Brian has no emotions. That's definitely not true.
Yeah, but it's mostly Sagat. It's Akuma, but he's Sagat now. Akuma was his main character, but in the last 2 months he has.
However, I did watch some people's reactions to the Summer Games Fest and some of the announcements, and I was like, damn, it must be fucking nice to be able to get this hype about whatever the fuck is on the screen. I was watching some reactions, I saw some clips, and I'm like, dude, what a fucking superpower. Hopping out of your chair and flipping shit over, and I was like, that is incredible. I wish I haven't been excited about anything in my life as some people get to video game announcements, ever. I wish to have 1/10 of that.
So let's see what will be the option in the case of Mr. Crimson against Hachi. Which that made her match against Enzo was crazy. So I don't see him changing characters anytime soon.
Oh, so okay. So after this, we got Yoshi and Mr.
React harder. I ironically get that comment all the time.
Versus Ending Walker, that's gonna be a fire one. Let me see. So we got nephew.
Grown people acting like kids. I'm always of two minds of that because I do think. I definitely do not support the let people enjoy things movements, and I think that I think there was a cultural time where that was becoming sort of a meme, and that was used to be quite literally anti-intellectual in terms of critiquing media. But I also do think people should enjoy things and not feel social pressure to pretend they don't. And it's always interesting. It's difficult to tell because there are financial incentives to faking or exaggerating your reactions. Reaction content, if you like overhype it up and lean into it, people like that. And in general, like just appealing to anyone's bias is a very powerful thing to do. And being in the middle, being like, oh, this is kind of nice, but I can see why, which is generally where I am because that's fucking real life. Doesn't tend to yield the best results because either if you go like full like this fucking sucks, you're gonna have an audience that's like, yes, finally someone not a paid shill to admit the truth and appeal to this giant counterculture audience, and we will give you attention and therefore money. And then if you go, this is the fucking greatest thing ever, yes, finally someone not afraid to speak their truth and to and to show how much they actually care about something, we will give you attention and therefore money. And so there's a hyperpolarization that occurs on either side of any bullshit thing, like Sonic and Godzilla being in a racing game, like, you know. And I'm like, man, none of this actually matters.
Now, mind you, I'm not taking nothing away from Jochi. It's just this looks a little difficult for Sagat. I mean, I've seen guys like Blas just do his thing against great Sagat, but even
Joshi getting beat down by Crimson in the meantime.
You mostly can on the sim matchup.
The angry audience is just worse. If I had to pick a side, I kind of tend to agree.
Wow. Okay.
Usually angry audiences go down to far stupider paths.
Close to the corner, as you mentioned. There we go, the drive in.
I tend to agree a little bit.
Oh, he checked the kill frame right there to do the perfect execution with level 3.
However, I do agree not everything is good.
Great execution by Mr. Crimson. And that was, wow, completely dominance in that round.
It was beautiful, man. I like how he killed those frames to get that proper space for the fireball combo. I love it. Yeah. I strongly.
There we go. There we go. We got Akuma on the string. That's exactly their recommendation. Like,
yeah, man.
I saw some guy who was super negative all the time, and he got excited for something. His audience started hating on him. It is a downward spiral, I think. It is a downward spiral. I think you're more likely to be destroyed by your own community going down that path.
A 2-0 reverse in order to move on here. Mr. Crimson
You know, that's like kind of like what Idom's tapped into as well, right? He likes to just talk shit all the time now. And I'm like, you know, the downside of that is they're going to expect that from everything you do.
Yeah. So let's see what options Hachi has now against Mr. Crimson. Point. Good job, right?
I feel like it's hard to survive.
Take advantage. Although Crimson got all of that space to work with, so he's okay. Doesn't got to worry about too much drive impact. Speaking of which,
oh, wow, he's ready for those flips again. Okay, yeah, could have DP right there, but he actually chose to have a better look. Oh, the Jimmy, that was nasty.
Misery loves company, that's why Brian streams. I don't understand. I'm not miserable. I don't understand what I'm happy about a lot of things. It's very strange. It's very strange. I think you're just a little stupid.
Oh, well,
is my honest critique at this point. I think maybe you're ESL, maybe you're like English as a third language and you don't understand the words I'm saying. But at this point, I think you are just a dumb person. Is my problem.
That was godlike, and this is enough for the perfect take the round and call it even. And now Crimson needs to take a decision, and he remains with Dawson. That boy good. Wow. Forgot about the OGs, man. A lot of people forgot that he was a Kuma player all the way on a Street Fighter 5, and he obviously keeps the legacy. He got it on the corner again. Oh my God. Guessing time. Okay, the tech throw on point.
Joshi's fighting back, though.
Oh, I think he was ready for the DP.
Joshi is a long-time Akuma player.
Absolutely. Oh.
He had a really strong Akuma in Street Fighter 5.
That was nasty, that Jimmy right there. Oh, my
Funny because your reaction to the new season was literally mostly positive. Right. Yeah, I was wanting new characters. I don't really care about Tifa personally, but I want new characters for sure, and I want to see what they develop into.
Teleports just zone out in general, but man, Jochi is just taking it to Mr. Crimson. Mongar is getting mauled. There we go. First throw, we need that.
Okay. Tech throw on point. Let's see now. Oh, wow. Great slide right there. Oh, the chance.
I do want to see what they do with Arjun. He's the character I'm most interested in.
And, okay, the throw. Okay, he needs to take that and check.
Oh, almost made it.
Yeah, but he's using the levitation more often just to keep out of the range for the Hadoukens. Okay. Oh, is it level 3? Is it going to be?
Not yet. He needs that. He needs one more hit.
Oh.
Is that going to connect? Oh, shit. But he spent the level 3 already. That was kind of a crazy level 3 to use right then, but it also kind of makes sense why it would land them because it seemed like a crazy level 3.
Absolutely. So, like, I need to do something different. And this is it. Final round.
Huge overkill? Right, but level 2 is too easily dodged with lows. So it kind of makes sense why he would do it, because as an Akuma, you're like, okay, I can just go low, safe medium to level 2, and he wouldn't spend level 3 here. Ooh, falling medium?
Okay. He's the people champ. He's charismatic. Need to give him that. He's a great guy.
Oh, Crimson's on. Oh, he burnt himself. This is probably GG safe.
He's safe on that one.
Oh my God, can he make
This is probably GG.
Damn, he's in the Dowson cage, bro. This is tough.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, he hesitated. Hold on. No level 3? Can you do low forward fireball level 3 that close? He got the drive gauge. Oh, hold on.
Oh my God.
But this is bad. This is so hard to find the hit. Oh, that works.
Oh my God, here comes the demon.
Oh, if that was blocked, that would have been over.
Right after the drive reversal, let's see. 43 seconds at the clock. Oh, wow.
Don't throw no more fireballs. He's going to slide. I'm telling you, he's sniffing it out. Don't get thirsty. Wait for the drive gauge to get a little more healthy. I mean, he's good enough. And he hit right here for Mr. Crimson. It's going to be curtains for Joshi.
Oh, my God.
Ah, good try. Well played. Tense.
And Mr. Crimson moves forward.
I feel like he should have died like 3 times. He's actually working on potentially making a comeback.
The ninja's path. El gran camino del ninja through losers. So remember that for everybody here at top 64, you got 1 matchup to go to top 32 and winners, or 2 matchups to go through the losers. So now Hochi will have another opportunity to make it happen through losers.
Yes.
And we might indeed have Kobayan versus Problem X. Let's see what's coming next. But yes, as you can see here, the execution of Mr. Crimson here during the first matchup was completely dominance, having that level 3 on deck. And then after that, Hochi needs to do the change to go to Akuma, and then he has to recuperate from it and did a great job. But then after that, Crimson did
Good try from Joshi.
necessary to make it happen. And
Crimson moving on, though.
Man, good stuff to freaking Joji, though. See, that is what it's all about. I always say you need 2 characters if you're really trying to swim with the sharks, right?
Okay, they're going to do Kobe on Problem X. Nice.
Early on, but got mauled by Mr. Crimson.
Problem X is playing Alex. I do want to see that match.
He's not going to walk away from those normals easy. So the fact that he went to Akuma was a great choice. Worked out for him. I mean, he exposed Mr. Crimson's defense. That was the #1 thing that really got his footing into the match. A lot of text on the side of Mr. Crimson. So, you know, Akuma makes it count when it comes to...
You notice a massive wave of negativity this whole Summer Games preview cycle, considering how many different things I'm excited for. Just the diversity in genre shown, I'm confounded.
This is it right here. Oh, this is just for the closeout. There it is. A little before that one. That's
Well, I mean, you know, internet is driven on outrage culture, so don't let that hamper your excitement. But I also don't know what you're excited for. The only thing that seemed interesting to me beyond Street Fighter 6 was, what was the game by the Shadow of the Colossus devs? That looked interesting. But yeah, negativity is a really easy way to hijack human attention, and it will always outperform people enjoying things. So you have to really seek out communities if you want to find people who enjoy things that you do. Otherwise, you'll be mostly met with negativity. Gen Atlas? Genitals?
Hold on. Ryogoku Kokugikan. There you go. The dedication of the players.
Virtual Fighter looks very good. I forgot. Yeah, sorry. Virtual Fighter. I do not really care for Street Fighter World Tour, but Virtual Fighter World Tour, their mode, looks pretty good. It looks like a realistic art style that doesn't fall flat. I feel like a lot of times when, you know, these games make transitions to like a really hyper-realistic art style, it tends to look a little Uncanny Valley or unappealing in a strange way, but it actually looked very good.
Happening on July the 10th through the 12th, and registration is now open for CEO happening the weekend of August the 14th to the 16th.
I'm very impressed so far with Virtual Fighter. The moves they're making.
There it is right there, man. I'm so happy that Australia got a spot back, which means not only the CPT is involved, but that means the competition is going to get involved. It's going to be fierce, and they're going to travel. And, of course, CEO...
Alien ISO 2? Oh, yeah, that can be pretty good.
Evo, man, what a way to actually take a break in between time. And then, mind you, right after Evo, EWC happens for multiple games. So the season is not going to be easy for anybody that's trying to reach to the top of the mountain. But it's as long as we're enjoying some good matches for Street Fighter, it's all good with me. I don't really care who wins at the end of the day, as long as men are maybe.
And the beauty of this is that the decision of Capcom to have not only the offline competition, but only the online competition with 25 opportunities all over the globe, so you can actually play it.
Abigail Season 3 in this game, for example. You know what I mean? because I think the way they design the drive system from the ground up allows them to have a little bit more control of the tuning of the characters, because it's a systems game. Honk a loogie with the 13. I hope that Bosch uses that stupid hat he's holding in his art and his gameplay. What hat? Oh yeah, what's the deal with the baseball hat? I saw that in a World Tour screenshot. Does Luke give him that or something? It's literally just a World Tour early game quest. Is he going to start actually using World Tour items? You know, maybe... At first I was a little like, the World Tour thing's a little strange to me, but if he starts, like, accessing the RPG items mid-game, he has, like, a resource system, pulls out the fucking drink can to restore health and other bullshit, boost his stat points. He starts digging around in the ground for loot, kind of like a Phoenix Wright. Pulls out the hat, puts it on. It would be a little funny if they had a World Tour like character and brought some of the World Tour elements into the 1v1 mode.
I forgot I have an urgent matter. You babysit this one for a while.
Come on.
It would at least be like a unique gimmick. World Tour dead when World Tour would actually be useful. I can't imagine Capcom wanted World Tour to fall through with Tifa releasing. I can't imagine. Or maybe they're not going to do any other World Tour characters except for Tifa. You'd have to imagine that was a huge plan for them, was to have the Tifa World Tour to sell that DLC. I feel like they didn't want the can of worms that Tifa World Tour would be for Final Fantasy lore. I mean, maybe the Final Fantasy people wouldn't want that, but Capcom wants that. Evil Tree, thanks for the 4 months. Appreciate that, man.
How you doing, man? Enjoying the matches with you. We're guiding you through all the bus ass, man. It's a lot of killers right now. I do believe we do have Ryukichi versus Lugabo. So I was getting confused earlier with Frozen that I thought defeated Juicy Joe. No, it was Lugabo that actually did it with the Kimberly.
Yeah, and you can tell Lugabo has been the most.
Maybe scored not allowing customizations on Tifa.
He won Blink Respawn Mexico easily.
Can you customize the characters, the main characters? That's not how that works, right? You create your own World Tour characters and you can customize them. Yeah, that wouldn't make a difference. I can't go up to Chun-Li in World Tour and change her hair and outfit or whatever. So that wouldn't be a problem. Guys, I think the story is that the studio they outsourced World Tour to fell through. They had some issues making payments and the company collapsed. I think my theory is that literally there was an internal issue with the company they outsourced to World Tour and they don't have the resources to make World Tour content.
You know what I think it is? It's just...
That's my theory. Or maybe they had this plan to make World Tour obsolete regardless. My crackpot theory is they wanted to continue this, especially for Tifa, and it fell through.
I don't doubt him. It did hurt, though, seeing the Ken go out of the way. He did make a lot of strides, of course, past results. He got third at Evo Japan 1 year.
Yeah.
Very, very solid. Or was it the finals, though?
Could have been just the contract ended, but yeah, that was... I saw some theories about that, which I have nothing confirmed, but would kind of make sense to me. Because I cannot imagine they were like, yeah, let's not do World Tour for Tifa. That is literally how they're gonna butter their bread, man. The casuals want to boot up World Tour with Tifa. That's what they want. Like, that's clearly the game mode that is going to be the most lucrative to push that DLC.
competition level, you need to give results. Facts.
Jet Jaguar with the 30. Appreciate that. Lugabo versus Ryu Kichi.
I think both of these guys are Capcom Cup qualifiers at one point. Absolutely. These guys,
Yeah, they were both in Capcom Cup last year.
Wow, the trades
So Lugabo just beat Juicy Joe on the way here to top 64, winner side. Lugabo 16 years old now, I think, out of Mexico.
Slide on the throw. Almost in the corner. Okay. Oh, the check in right there by Ryukichi was phenomenal. Uh-oh, Lugabo is in danger. Oh, wow, great use of the jump right there to win some time. But now he got the back throw, and now he's completely... Oh, he got a level 1 on deck. Let's see. Oh, my God.
Counter hit conversion.
You're gonna give it to him? Of course.
Nice.
That's cool though. He's just trying to force the level 1 just to take it away to going into the next match. It was a tip for tat regardless, so he was good.
Wow. Great opportunity of Ryukichi right there. Oh, the chicken right there, drive rush. And then you got the combo in the corner. There's two. Okay. Ooh. Great bait right there with the two cans. But now is Ryukichi the one in problem, almost getting exhausted. Oh, the
Bosch has the pretty boy function.
Yep.
It's like they forgot about Jamie.
Wow, the drive rush cross short. That was sneaky. Flip a back dash.
Ooh, you saw that back dash right there, and then
Did he do like a double backdash and to get perfect parried?
That was got like right there to get the reactions after the back dash, and now Ryukichi is exhausted. Let's see what's gonna happen. The drive impact right there, but he got.
Is he gonna spend level 3 on this?
He's dead. That's a level 3.5.
Wait, level 2?
Oh, level 2, yeah, actually, yeah, level 2, level 1. But I think if we want the buffs, I would go for the level 3 now, but we go for the level 2. Yeah, save the bar.
Okay.
Humble right there, using all the resources available, and then just needing a level 2 to make it happen. Great opportunity.
Yes, sir. We're looking for the stand fist. No. Okay.
Nice whip punish.
Now this is where you want him. We're gonna wake up level 1. No, not yet. Ryukichi.
Time to guess.
He's gonna make an executive decision.
Nice anti-air.
But sniped out with the anti-air. That was clean. Look for the counter hit.
It's easy to forget that Kim actually has a special anti-air move.
Now you have everything with more.
Anyone playing Ingrid? Punk was in day 1. I don't know if he's played Itabashi yet. I hope they put him on stream. They keep putting the My Players on stream. I don't know why. They were slated to do Kobayan Problem X.
Oh my God, look at him.
And then Punk has to play Itabashi. I do want to see those on stream. Damn, first game.
Yeah, he was trying to look for that conversion. But Ryukichi was ready for that option, and he took advantage of it. So 1-0, Ryukichi takes the lead.
Lugabo, how do we feeling that? You run that back. I like that. Just get in the flow state, my boy. That is what Kimberly does. Mix up city, big damage incoming. That is before you can land it. We're going to go for an overhead at any point in time on the side of Ryukichi. No. I mean, Lugabo.
Okay, I guess they're not doing the other pool. They're only doing this pool of top 64, so we might get more matches. Big fan of the name. I'll kill you. What is that a reference to? Who says that? Kill you.
Set point to Ryukichi. Wow, great punish by Lugabo. Now you got it into the
Jeff Dunham?
Okay.
Oh no. It can get a second life
Then he paid the price.
with Street Fighter 6 player.
Yes, he's human.
Racist puppet comedian.
When mine doesn't try, she has no space. Good shimmy catch right there. Oh.
I was definitely getting more of like a Jamaican vibe out of that than.
Right there. So like, no, let me get
Was that this supposed to be the Middle Eastern puppet guy?
Now he's in the corner. The throw. Okay, danger.
Yeah.
On the overhead. Damn, he's looking for that delayed tech. I like that Lugabo. Good defense. Don't panic. Oh.
Well, we can just pretend it didn't exist.
To make it happen and have
And it's an original tag. Ryukichi. 2 over Lugabo.
The ninja's path is his new route. And then Ryukichi moves to top 32. Lugabo needs to actually face another opportunity through losers.
Dual Kevin over Moke?
Right now,
Is Moke who Dual Kevin dropped his combo against that last Blink respawn where he dropped the heavy punch driver cancel loop?
That's the one I've been waiting for. Everything to me has been a teaser. Now we're in the main dish, man. No more appetizers. This is going to be one of the matches of the night.
I will kill you. Oh, he took out Ending Walker? Sheesh. Top 32? Damn.
I love when he's comfortable, man. That's when he starts becoming.
Wait, so where's Dual Kevin?
Man, problem is people be sleeping on
Where's
my
Moke?
guy, yo.
Yeah, because a lot of people forgot that even.
Did they actually start Pool D1? Did I miss something? Oh, shit, they are playing this. Okay, Boost beat Yamaguchi.
Yes, as well. And he usually,
Dual Kevin over Moke. Okay,
for the Kami matchup.
Exactly.
yeah, okay, they're going to put Punk Itabashi on stream, apparently.
Not necessarily about the life ball, it's how you destroy the drive gauge, and Alex
Or,
does that
I don't know which one's coming up
phenomenally.
next.
We're gonna
There's
see that, man. But
Punk
you're gonna
Itabashi
see
and
the
also
Uso not only
Kobayan
win, but
Problem
he
X.
showed off the levers. I'm a big fan of the lever crew. You know what I'm saying? The sticks. Everybody's playing on keyboards now, which is fine. I'm not knocking it. But
Rob is out. He lost to Itachi's Legacy, so he dropped into losers. Shit, he got by Gumius. The Gumius amongst us. Gumius. Wonder if that's a local DR player.
it's all right.
Moke, Juicy Joe, and Top 64 losers. That's nuts.
So now we have
Kusanagi out to Sane Fox. Yamaguchi Tachikawa down here. Oh, Knuckle Dude's out. Oh my god. Tachikawa and losers early also. And then who beat Yamaguchi? Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee took out the EVO Japan champion.
Definitely.
Noah is in top 32 winners.
Absolutely. No doubt in my mind, we're going to see the Alex on the side of Problem X. He does have the Bison.
Okay, we're getting Problem X Kobayan. Nice.
So there's going to be, I don't think he's going to pick Blanco in this matchup for sure. There's no way. No. So we're going to see that good old patented Alex, man, the aggressor. I love his anti-airs have been on points with the knee drop.
He was out of there. He's out of there.
The cheeky setups. The thing I like to highlight about
Why isn't Blaz here, though? I'm not sure.
Alex, and mind you, this is just me assuming, right? But
Thanks again, Jet Jaguar, for the 30 months, by the way. How is the Alex Skeef matchup? I think Alex can fight Skeef. I'm not sure if it's favored for Alex, but I don't think it's a bad matchup for Alex.
It's going to be a good one.
And it's a good matches against Zangief because the speed that Alex has in this game with the stance actually makes Zangief to be guessing sometimes.
Kobayan's been on a tear recently, man. Been on a tear. Let's see how Problem X deals with that.
Problem X has been dealing with some Zangiefs today. He definitely took out
Plus frames.
Volado for sure.
Establishing command grab.
Next level is the next rank of
DP? Yes, sir. Ooh. Kobayan getting grappled. Oh my god. Time to have a 30-minute video essay on that one right there. Kobayan loves disrupting fake Oki with light SPD. He loves it, man.
He did ODSPD, right?
Yeah, he did.
Nice low.
I think it does be command throws and regular throws. I gotta
he got it
DDT
right
and DDT in round 1, and that worked.
The throw, got the first round.
Yo, Field SN hit the Prage, landed DDT, and he couldn't even finish typing the message out when a fucking DDT came. Kobayan hit Wake Up, Light SPD, and Problem X hit DDT in round 1 of this set already.
Trying to catch him holding up or attacking. I see you with the delay.
DP? Ah, no anti-air.
Like he tried to challenge their
Kobayan's in. One touch, though, from Problem X is going to end this round and the game. DP? Okay, time to guess, Kobayan.
Right. Wow. What are we doing here?
Oh, air reset. DP? Uh-oh. Yes. Oh! Nice low. That's not going to kill, though. Oh, shit.
Nice.
Oh, shit. Okay, hold on. Hold on. This is tense. He's in. Low.
Oh, he almost
It's hard for Zangief to chip out.
That was a combo. That was it. Just out of range just a little bit.
Plus,
oh my God.
He's going to get out of burnout first. It's Kobayan.
Of course, Kobayan.
Kobayan's pushing him to the corner. Yeah, nice, nice. He's just a moving wall at that point.
To make their round. My God.
Moving wall, nice air to air from Kobayan.
Somehow, some way, he probably respected the whip punish a little too much.
Kobayan is so patient in these round-ending situations.
Yeah, you need to stay your ground. Hold on. Okay. Their fears.
That doesn't punish. Oh, a little bit lack of matchup knowledge there from Problem X. No fucking way. What a wake-up level 3 on the SPD. That's good for the drive gauge economy for him.
Pretty close at least. Okay, yeah, Rick. Okay, yeah, but Alex has so much power.
Prowler stance moves. Oh, no, medium. Oh, pickup. Yes, sir. Nice pickup. He's back in the Prowler. He nice air to air. He called out the hop with the jump back SPD. Problem X obviously trying to avoid level 3. It's Kobayan life lead here. He has level 3 as well to close it out. No super meter from Problem. So okay, now I think a crushing meaty punch driver might get close to killing. GG.
Good
Yeah, the neutral jumps are required against Alex here and there.
Making it happen with that level 3 to finish it up. And this is 1-0. Kobayan. Wow. Set wow. And here we keep a tracker.
Kobayan air SPD so good. I mean, his reads in general are good, but you know, with Prowler stance, you're so committed to an option, and Zangief had level 3. I feel like that was kind of almost an obvious read that he was going to go for hop there to dodge the miss the punish. Kobayan. Oh, you're burnt. Oh, nice jump away to avoid the charge lariat.
Wow. Who doesn't love a geek that SPDs?
I thought he was going to get put into burnout. Okay. Level 2. He's going to try it again. No. Kobayan challenges.
Nice. The check on the Prowler. Yeah, I think because in the first round, he actually was more aggressive with the command grab, but now he has not tried more command grabs. And I think Kobayan is actually...
I think he could have comboed from that crushing medium kick counter hit at that range. Stand like a nice, perfect parry. Solid corner carry on this setup. Empty jump to the grab. That's going to be good, Oki. Oh, my God. Okay. Plus frames. Okay, it works. It's going for the knockdown. Level 3 is going to be a factor here. He calls it out. Not the best Oki on the DP knockdown. I mean, it's pretty good, but you can't really get command grab without getting hit. What? Missed the confirm. That's GG. That's GG. I mean, even if this doesn't kill, he's going to get... Yeah. Ooh. Unfortunate trigger finger there from Problem X. Kobayan looking too solid, though. So Kobayan's going to go to the top 32 winners. We might see Hook or the Ingrid here.
I mean, it was staggered, right, a little bit, so I'm pretty sure Problem X tried to drive his command. But so he felt that little stagger between, that little delay just to hit him.
Easter Dude with the 26. Thank you very much for that. Appreciate the continued support. Was Boost Match on stream? No, it was not.
In Street Fighter 6, no SPD actually beats any throws. In the Street Fighter 5, you have the OD beats a throw, but at the end...
Impressive matchup knowledge. Yeah, he was ready.
Ended up with no invisibility through throws. However, remember that whenever you're doing a drive rush towards Zangief, he will also have the winning match whenever he throw out an SPD. So that's why he got him right there. As soon as he saw just the splash in the screen, he goes for that one, and then he took advantage, obviously.
Yeah, he called out the Oki here. Back roll into crushing like kick, not a bad option. He can drive rush and back medium kick, but you don't get like really good strike throw after of the back medium kick if they back roll. It's hard to time it so that you get in deep enough to like really threaten with his faster command grabs. So like you're incentivized as Alex after the drive rush knockdown from the DP to drive rush in further and overextend a little. So back rolling there and pressing was pretty smart from Kobayan.
So I had this talk with Punk last night. So I asked if he was going to pick Ingrid the whole time.
Yeah.
Now, he said he might. Him and nephew are scheming right now due to the fact that they know for a fact that Japan has been traveling a lot. Most of the guys that's been on the road, they've been traveling a lot. So it's a good chance that they haven't taken, at least for the people that are here, it's a good chance that they don't have the experience against Ingrid. I mean, the character just came out respectfully. So
enough technology.
He's got to matchup knowledge check people. That is true. Ingrid's barely been out, and a lot of the players internationally right now they're going on a tour of the Americas, right? Straight to Combo Breaker, straight to Blink Respawn, or even like DreamHack Atlanta. DreamHack Atlanta Combo Breaker, Blink Respawn, which is what Kobayan is doing, for example. So might be trying to catch them off guard. They haven't been at home, cozy with their setup for a while.
But you need cash for it. So we're going to see how Punk... First off, the war is at the character select screen. Let me see what he's going to pick.
And yesterday I asked him, I said, like, what do you think is going to happen with Ingrid? Do you think they're going to actually lower the damage that she's causing right now after the patch? And he said, like,
Punk versus Itabashi.
He does have a lot of damage, though, but he's not as easy as it looks. However, we have seen some...
I don't feel like I've seen this matchup that much, even in Street Fighter 5 days.
Like that, you go like, wow.
Yeah.
So is he going to go Ingrid?
Definitely will pick Cammy instead a lot of people say that this matchup is in
What's he
favor
doing?
of Zangief instead of Cam.
Nah, is he trolling or is he going with the cam? I would love to see the Ingrid actually.
One of the best, if not the best, neutral player of all in the hands of Punk.
Yeah,
Oh,
100%.
he's spying on his
So, I
phone.
think,
Is he trolling him? He's not locking in.
Characters with fast fierces, fast big buttons, right?
Yeah.
I believe somebody could correct me on.
I wouldn't be surprised if he last second goes to the Ingrid. Is he thinking about it?
Both of them are 12 frames. Just to throw that out.
See?
There. I believe that's so.
Hey! Yeah, Inabashi's like, you're fucking with me, man?
Wow,
You're not playing Ed.
So much. And here he goes. He's just highlighting over Ingrid.
He's gonna troll him. He's going with the Ingrid. I knew. Of course.
Of course.
So check it out. We see the frame there, right?
Of course he's gonna troll him. Okay, let's see it. Let's see it.
It's 12, right?
Punk played Ingrid in pools, and he went up against a Guile player, and he got a knockdown, and the Guile player stared at him while holding down back, while Punk stocked up to 4 stocks, and then killed him with a towards heavy punch combo. And I'm watching that, and I'm like, please throw OD boom. And then a lot of comments are like, oh, it's so hard for Ingrid to get stocks. I thought everyone told me it's... The Guile player is holding down back. He has the world's fastest projectile. Punk's like, woo, woo. And I'm like, please throw OD boom immediately. You are watching this man plot your death towards heavy punch of the stocks. Now, this matchup, though, I do think, you know, on paper, good for Ingrid for sure. Nice back touch. Oh, wanted the big punish, though. But, okay, this... It can go south quick, though. If she doesn't get her game plan going, it can go south real quick. But there we go. Okay, he has the stocks. He snuck 2 in there. He needs to survive this interaction. Ooh, drive rush cancel, though. He's going to go meterless on this. Oki, 1 throw.
However, we do have space and resources.
Oh, damn, what an SPD. So, guess for game?
Oh my goodness.
Backdash, air to air. Oh, nice. He has the super or the beam.
He does have 3 levels on the Sun Crest, so it's not that bad.
What a jump timing. He's in.
He was ready because he knows he needs to do something against that because he's so powerful. He knows he needs to.
Oh, no pickup from that? No confirm?
And then the jump. Get the job done. Now, okay.
I think this matchup does favor Ingrid, of course, but Geef always has options against zoners in this game. Charged heavy is always a good option, and drive rush, of course, can make things happen. And her reversal, her counter, is not like JP level. So I think this would be better in that sense than against JP. No, he's saving the meter. He didn't even use the laser beam. He might have been able to route to something more damaging. There you go. He's not even using it. He's using the threat of it to get you antsy.
And obviously he keep all the resources down there to be able to cause maximum damage. That's what he's aiming for. Trying to look for a whip punish.
Nice whip punish. Uh-oh. That's a lot of meter, though. See, like that situation, he spent the bar, and she's still really down in drive gauge, and it doesn't get her entire zoning shop set up. You know what I mean? Her counter Oki situation is kind of weak. And so he's right back in the corner, almost burnt. He is burnt. Holy shit, okay. Nah, he wasn't ready. Does he die here?
Okay, no, yeah, he used it. Oh, he dropped the combo.
Hold on, okay. Overhead connects. He's going to spend level 2? Not even level 2. He's going to save for the CA? No way. Just like that? He's going to do it a 3rd time? Imagine after all that, he just wins with drive rush overhead. Oh, you burnt yourself out in a weird way. Stand MK to laser will confirm to level 3. Crush heavy punch can confirm to level 3. He's definitely looking for a level 3 confirm. Never mind. Okay, hold on. What do you guys think, Eve? Little sloppy in the throw timing, but he got it. Anti-air, he can't really pick up without drive rush, or maybe he could have done medium DP. Laser. Wow. Wow, comeback.
Obviously, it's hard to get away from when it comes to Zangief. The speed of the Zone Flare.
The laser is definitely the best part of her toolkit. That threat of that might snipe you at any point forces you to keep approaching and trying to jump. So if he builds the laser, he can just run away and make it happen. Yeah, the medium beam is very good as like her best poke. Oh shit! Okay. Jab on the down teleport to ODSPD. He was ready. Nice DP from Punk. Itabashi not teching mid-screen. Oh, he went for the hold version, predicting a jump forward. Itabashi just holding down back and taking the fireball. TP? Nice. Itabashi, how do you approach? All right, he's getting the game plan going now. Nice check. Nice check. Yeah, Punk get the game plan going.
Punishes that Siberian express right there on the spot to get the round.
All right, good stuff. All right, here we go. Man, look at this.
Not quite. All right, 3 stocks. 4. Oh my God. You might die, Itabashi. If you get touched, I don't know if that extra health will save you. Wow, he spent a lot of that. He's gonna go level 2? I feel like level 2 would have been really good there. Spend the stocks in the level 2 and then build all of them back. DP? Uh-oh. Itabashi getting a little impatient. Level 2 on the side of Itabashi, right? So he has to be a little careful about throwing projectiles. Oh, he survived the beams. Those beams would have killed him. It would have been GG immediately. It would have been common to level 3. GG. He missed the level 3 cancel. He definitely, you saw Punk kind of pump for that, but this combo, nice and easy. Nice and easy. Punk with the Ingrid, just kind of hit and run. None of the big lasers ever connected, but the deterrent was there the whole time.
If the character is cheap or you familiar, this guy just nodded his head like, yeah, I don't know what's going on here. But that is what Punk the God mentioned to me last night. He's going to take advantage of the players that are here from Japan, if he bumps into them, knowing that they didn't have enough time.
You gotta cancel it real quick. Yeah, the laser to level 3, the cancel window is a little tighter than you'd expect, and it's also a little spacing dependent because if you're too far away, I don't think you hit on an early enough active frame to get the cancel. It feels a little weird. If you play Ingrid, you'll feel it. Like, you'll miss your level 3 cancels from the laser.
I don't remember that he actually won DNS, if I'm not mistaken, with Ingrid.
He did. So, 100%. He actually won, I believe he did win the can opener as well with Ingrid.
Oh, imagine that. So,
yeah,
you know that
back to back.
in 24 hours, he actually made a legend. That's what he does for a living, pretty much. Yeah. Every new character he comes out, he made a legend, he won a tournament, and he keeps moving forward to coming again. And they just having the information. This is how important it is to be a professional in what you do. Whenever you have a new character coming up, do your homework. Pick that character, see what are the flaws in that character, what are the best things of that character, so you can develop a strategy against that. So that's what you
character is busted. Do people still think that? I feel like mine had a lot of outrage. A lot of people were bitching about Alex when he came out, and that's died down now that Ingrid's out. I think she's going to be polarizing. I don't think she's that good, though. I think she's going to have polarizing matchups, and then she's going to get smoked by some characters. And she'll have moments where people are like, this is broke. She's going to have broken highlight reels, for sure. She's going to have, like, the moments where she builds level 4 stocks, and people are like, this is fucking broken. But I'm not convinced that she's going to be, like, a consistent character at all. Not convinced. I could be wrong. But, feels like some characters can navigate around her fireball game plan pretty well.
I can't even say that
just in terrible matchups, it seems like. I definitely agree with that.
Somehow, when it's about that time to go to the upper echelon,
she'll keep getting better as time goes on. I also would argue people will get far better at counterplay, because if you don't immediately approach the matchup correctly, you will die in a steamroll fashion. I feel like JP is a character that got better with time because JP had more depth to him. It's always a race. Like, are people optimizing the character and getting more out of it versus are people optimizing the counterplay, getting more out of the counterplay? I feel like there's a lot more room for the counterplay to develop and prevent her from getting her game plan from overwhelming you. But we'll see. I think she's going to be good, but I'm not convinced she's going to be, like, running the game or anything. Drivers kind of negates a good amount of JP zoning. Not really, because you could just press crouching medium punch. Like, JP doesn't have a weakness in that department because he just has incredible buttons. So I don't really agree with that. Like, JP doesn't have holes in his game plan. Higuchi versus Christie, by the way. Weren't people also lukewarm on JP when he first came out? No. No, people were immediately calling him broken.
And that one whip leads into a run tatsu, and you're here in this scenario called the corner. Sonic booms, of course, in place. Nice. Counter poke into the low forward. Risty. Go for the throw. Yes, absolutely. Do it again. Do it again. Ooh, okay. Trying to catch the in-between counter poke from Higuchi. That was nice for Chris T. All he needs is one hit, and he realizes this. That's why he's going to kick back and relax and absorb some of this meter. And build it slowly but surely.
Chris T with the lead.
Higuchi, of course, the self-proclaimed best guile. I think it's safe to say, yes.
Yep. And the results are there to back that up. So let's see. Oh, he was ready for the flash kick.
Here we go.
What about a kid who chats in Twitch chat?
Watch how you throw those fireballs.
Fucking ending it all.
Ready for that.
That was good stuff. Good stuff, Chris. I see you.
Yep. You know, he got to do something right there because at that situation, Guile can make it actually happen to get the round, but they cross that DP and OD right there, make it happen. Now he's
Christy is always so impressive.
Position for Chris. Oh, yeah. He actually challenged that.
Again. Oh,
He's always been so fundamentally strong.
For the punish counter to get the level 1. Again.
Generally, you have to be more aware of when you throw projectiles as JP than Ingrid. It feels riskier. No, you just put portal up.
No, but look at this though, burnout, and we still being the slugger. Gucci. Oh yeah, reversal. You have to, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna get exhausted, but on my own terms.
The laser is better.
Oh no!
But portal is so broken and very much easier to use. But I think bad JP players, they do try to throw projectile, 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 and that's not what you do. You put the portal up, and then you do spike and projectile in between those. You just have to know the pattern. You put portal up, spike, throw projectile, portal. There's just a pattern to it, and I think new players, new JP players, just throw the ghosts over and over. That's bad. You just put the portal up. Use every opportunity to put the portal up, and then you have an assist. I say this as a person who played JP a lot.
Crouch fist available always for Higuchi. Man, this guy's just always aware.
Can we talk about this match?
No flash kick.
Yeah, brother, you can talk in your whatever you want. What the fuck?
Sorry.
Are you mad the streamer's not talking about this match? I'm not commentating the stream, brother. You can open the main stream. They're talking about it right now.
Taking the risk again. Yeah, well, against the G-Ride. Yeah, that's the right
You can change the channel.
The anti-air on point. Oh, the back dash. He got it. He got it in the middle of the back dash and went to the full combo, level 3 into the corner, close to being exhausted.
What the hell?
What's going to be the option? Higuchi got level 2 on deck. Oh, he got exhausted.
Change the channel.
Oh, wow. That crouching low punch. Get the jump and the conversion for the combo. And the drive impact is going to be? No, it will be necessary and get the round with that G-Ride and OD.
Good patience there, Chris. I thought he was going to be thirsty.
Big first game.
Well, but Higuchi, great reactions, of course. He's a professional, so he definitely would have reacted to that. No doubt in my mind.
Christy has really leveled up. I think he's always been at this level. He just didn't compete for a while. But he's definitely reaching a little bit of a newer peak, I would say, in Street Fighter 6. I see your point. But Christy has historically been one of the best players from NA. He was one of the few players who qualified for Street Fighter 5 Capcom Cup with his Ken also. He won Street Fighter League Worlds with Mena RD in 2023. He just took a year off, so I think people tend to forget how strong Christy is and how many top-level players he's beaten. He's had premier top 8, top 3 placements in Street Fighter 5 also.
Done to perfect his craft. Okay, the confirmation. 5-hit combo, the tech throw even better. From Higuchi, that conversion. Phenomenal.
You can't hit the praying emote whenever Christy is on stream. It's too powerful.
Wow, that plus. Okay. It is a lingering Sonic bomb.
It cracks me up every time. It's just cheap at this point. Nice stagger jab. Yo, Higuchi is getting rushed down. You got a comeback in you? What do you got? Oh, he forced the burnout. Not enough health.
That was exactly the necessary to get the
low forward fireball.
I see you, Chris. Okay,
damn, Christy, quick wake up tech right there.
Kick things off here. I like how Christy tried to sneak in a jump in at the beginning. The fact that Higuchi was ready, impressive. Take throw, no. Did it fall for the
oh, did he miss run stop? I wonder what he's going for. Maybe run, just low forward run stop.
Possibly. Yeah, well, necessary roughness in the corner, but he got the hit.
That was kind of close. Yeah, I missed spacing that stand heavy kick. He doesn't have the my treatment.
Good job from now you're gonna get the level
This is
2
looking like a guile round. Oh, he doesn't go for the conversion? Stalling to build the meter? Yeah, baited.
Yeah. It was a good decision though. Unfortunately, Gucci was ready for it.
I mean, not a bad option, right? I agree, because like he kind of needed a Hail Mary to get back in the round. If that hit, that could have been the momentum he needed to win.
Finding his footing here. Nice anti. I'm a big fan of the crouch faces.
Drive rush throw. If Christie tried to react to the green with the ODDP, that would have been lights out for him, pretty much.
Definitely trying to hold his ground. Nice on hand beat.
Wow, that tech throw was good. The conversion even better. Oh, again. 10 out of 10. Higuchi has used this flash kick in overdrive, and then again, the punish counter with a crouching medium kick. Situations for Chris. He got the level 3. What's he gonna do? Okay, he decided just to block it.
He didn't try to parry anything. No, Higuchi. That's he just miscalculated on that. Wow, didn't miscalculate on that one. Wake up. Those are not working. Should he have gone straight to level 3? He went for the corner carry. He went for the corner carry instead of level 3 there. I kind of feel like level 3 might have been a good idea. But he wanted the next touch to kill.
But it was a rough scenario, so I get why he did it. Okay, Chris.
And he went for it because, as I usually say in Spanish, bueno, when you know that I know that you know.
Ken versus Guile 5-5.
Yeah. So Gucci said like, yeah,
I think so, from what I know.
Let's go. Low forward to clip the walk back, but there was no walk back, so I'm going to stick like white on rice as usual. Let's go, Chris.
Ooh, nice whip punish.
The roundhouse to get the punish counter. He got it on the corner. Okay, wow.
With that, it's consistent with that whip punish. That crouch medium has been on point, and then always ready to act. Oh, okay.
Damn, we got the shimmy. Higuchi. Yeah, he's guessing right on the wake-up option every time. Big level 1, mostly for the space, if anything, right? Like, look how much screen space he got from that. Empty jump, no go. Nice check with the drive rush jab and the stagger low.
Checked it from that range. I like that. From that zone, from that range, the crouch jab was the better decision.
Is Christie smiling over there? Oh no, fireball drive rush to start the round. This might be momentum. Delay offense from Chris met with delay flash kick from Higuchi. They are on level 5 of the Omi right now.
Upside down kick looking for the damage. Okay.
Wake up ODDP.
You remember I also have
He has the corner. Next confirm can lead into level 3 for Chris. Drive rush low connects for Higuchi, building space here. Nice stand medium kick. That stand medium kick anti-air is the killer of dreams of getting in. Takes the guaranteed OD flash kick on that one. He's gonna be ahead in the drive gauge battle right here. Nice sequence there from Higuchi though to get the approach behind the fireball. One throw away. Drive rush run stop to bait something. Woo! Perfect parry OD boom. Christie lands a big hit. It could actually do it right here. Perfect parry boom again. Nice DI also from Higuchi. Christie didn't have the life to DI back. It's a stop sign on any buttons being pressed there. Final round, yeah.
Oh my God, 1-1. Red sticker piece. Takes the throw gladly. Say counter. He tried to challenge.
Level 2 on the side of Higuchi, by the way. There's a lot of ways he can push the offense here if he chooses it.
Here we go, Chris. How we gonna get out of here?
What a drive rush crush heavy punch. No way. That's going to be the end. No drop. Nice and easy. Damn, he really went for the level 3? I mean, you got to do something. You got to make you're cornered.
Higuchi moves to top 32 through winners. Great execution. He was ready.
Good try from Christie. Higuchi stands solid though.
He was ready with that. Unfortunately, the
this game definitely demands that you do wake up reversals and supers. It demands it.
12 out of 12.
The momentum swing is too much.
There was a missing piece in the Crystal Tarian behalf. He should have waited a little bit longer every time, but Higuchi was just ready for every other option. So great. Both of them.
So Higuchi over Chris T. Is that the end of top 30, top 64?
The next level on top 32.
And also, by the way, Tokido beat Phenom with his JP 2-1. Tokido
He did a delay level 3. It wasn't like it was
starting to level up.
For this man to stick a Nova, but he has so much health though. Like
Riddles. Oh shit, Riddles overkills you. Let's go Riddles. Top 32 for Riddles. Winner side.
Oh, it was Papin. Papin did the same thing with Lou.
Is top 8 today? I don't think so.
But he definitely
Boost Lee Tokido.
I know, I feel it.
No, the Prodigy Ryukichi. Punk Dual Kevin. Oh man. Yo, this is fucked up. This part of the bracket, Punk Dual Kevin Riddles. All for top 8.
And again, like I said, it's something about Chris T.
Come on. This is messed up. This is all of America right here. And Itachi is in USA these days. Hobion Higuchi, crossover Mr. Crimson. I will kill you, nephew. And RD Chris G.
It is maybe an opportunity for him to give it a shot to Sagat. Maybe, who knows?
Maybe. I could see that.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're doing top 32 today.
If you think about the pace of Sagat, maybe it's a character that might be a good decision.
I'm not sure what they're doing.
Because he takes
They are?
He's
Okay.
not even in a rush.
Nice.
Sagat has the damage and has the range to be able to develop his neutral game the way that he likes.
Who Itachi plays? Playing Blanca. He used to play Ibuki in Street Fighter 5. He played Ibuki and Blanca in Street Fighter 5.
Kept his promise to be Ken player no matter what. He has not changed. A lot of people actually jump out of the train. As soon as the nerf, Ken got the first nerf, everybody go like, yeah, let me move around from it. And a lot of Ken players, well, we were talking about Ryukichi earlier when he actually moved to May. He needs to get better results. He went to Mai. Sin embargo, in this case, Mao Boy has kept his promise to be a Ken player no matter what.
We got one of my favorites stepping up back to the plate. This is Problem X. I don't know who's his opponent.
This is Nesh.
This is
which
Nesh,
is
okay.
a Jaime player.
Honda.
Jaime. He's a Jamie. He's
Oh,
a
Jaime.
Jamie
Oh,
player. Yeah, yeah.
Jaime, no, I got you. I was like,
all
ooh.
over. Jaime, Jamie.
I got you. No,
so that's a boy Nesh, and he has been doing a great job.
So they are doing top 32.
Just one way to make it to top 32. And we also
Oh,
have,
Riddles Itachi. They're doing that next. Okay.
That is Chris G versus Pugera. Wow.
Versus Pugera.
Yeah.
That already happened, didn't it?
I think that was like his main last time I looked. So.
And Chris G over Pugera.
To face that Chun-Li in modern.
Yeah. We'll see though. Let's see. A lot of people are doubting modern, man. The thing about
There's only 1 mile left in Ryu and winners. Ryukichi plays Mai.
He's good. Yeah, absolutely. And
Crossovers on Sagat these days, and Chris G plays Mai, but he was playing Jamie earlier. I don't know. So it's like 1.5. I don't know what Chris G's gonna play against Benno.
Any opportunity that you have to actually give him like a
Terry, JP, Luke, Mai, Ingrid / Cammy, Rashid, Terry, Blanca, Zangief, Guile, Sagat, Dalsim, Akuma, Jury, Blanca, Mai, or Jamie. Pretty good character diversity.
Skills to get it happen. So that's my opinion. A lot of people hate when you see an opponent playing more in control. They go like, yeah, no, they're cheating because they're going to like, no.
Still, Kevin was on JP for a while leading up to the last Capcom Cup, but that I don't think that has really panned out.
Not in execution. And
Oh, they're going to losers?
Over and over again that it's all about that.
I see. Wow, okay.
Chris not playing Viper. He was playing a lot of Viper, but when it comes to time for tournament, that man is locked in with that sim. Remember when Crimson played Zangief? Was that in Evo Japan? When the fuck did Crimson bust out a Zangief and almost win?
And sometimes he can be somebody hard.
He has a really good Zangief.
Okay. Hard to read. Uh-oh. Show disconnected.
Oh, take it.
Oh.
Immediately with the character controller disconnection. Yo, Problem X is so funny. I would love to hear his thoughts on this.
Yeah, I would. If you miss it, you lose a round. That's what's up.
Problem X is definitely to be like, hey man, enforce the rules. I mean, listen, you guys know my position at this point on controller disconnects. You should follow the rules to a T.
2023. Angry Bird versus
What does the rule book say? Don't let anyone think about it.
I got you. Don't worry.
Do we enforce those rules to the T? I don't know. I'll promise the same playthrough.
Go for it or you go for the rule. There's nothing to blame. There's no wrong or right answer when it comes to that. It's just about the decision making at the moment. Unfortunately,
The
you
player
lost
should
it,
not
you
have
lose
a
the
say.
round.
They
That's it.
shouldn't, but
Move
that's not
forward.
how it
This is the
operates.
game. It could happen to anybody.
Yep.
So yes,
And that's
what
not how it
is.
operates.
Apparently, yes, apparently he went for it.
Redoing it.
One round would be to him. Let's see what's going on. No. He
Maybe there was
decided
give
to
an option to
allow
replay.
wait.
No, the rules, unless they've updated them, are always that any controller disconnect due to hardware malfunction is the sole responsibility of the player and will forfeit the round unless there's like a impossible kill escape scenario.
Wait, Jamie, what the hell? You got one charge?
Nash Hero with the Jamie from DR though. Let's see what he has. Early start to him. Problem X gets some momentum.
Damn! My man turned him into a pretzel.
Oh, well.
Nice heavy
Can't
punch.
beat 'em, join 'em.
He's gonna get burnt. Okay, not anymore. Well, he's still in danger of being burnt. Wow, he actually checked the Jamie drive rush. That was close. That was close. Squid Bishop, thank you for the prime.
Choice of button, especially from that range.
Plus frames. Space that right. It's definitely good to sometimes just whiff the dive kick on purpose to bait parries. Ooh, big shimmy mid-screen for Nesh here. He's going to get a drink here. Dive kick unlocked. The first drink is so important for Jamie. Second drink, or does he go in? Goes in for Oki, plus on that? No, but not that plus. Yeah, nice heavy punch. The heavy punch is a good option against the Prowler stance. Just move forward and smack him out of it. Whoa! There's a lot of damage. He's going for Oki. You got to guess for game. OD command grab will kill.
Oh, power bomb. Give me that round.
And what do you know?
He doesn't need to go to the counter practice no more. Jamie got it right there. Wow.
Problem X likes to go for the path of least resistance. If there's anything I know about Problem, like he likes to gamble, but he likes like if it's gonna win, he's probably just gonna do it. He's one of those for sure.
He used his dive kick to get all that negative.
It's too obvious. It's his win condition. He wouldn't go for it right away, and then he just goes for it right away. Like Problem X has always been that kind of player.
Let's see. That is, of course, if he gets knocked down.
Yeah, that was perfect right there with the Jamie.
Oh, did that drop? Counter hit conversion.
Right there.
Sometimes you get into the vortex of just eating counter hit light chop from Alex over and over.
Oh, we're looking good.
Is he gonna go for it?
Let me get the pressure.
Okay.
Oh my God, Problem. Yeah, it was the only time.
Plus frames. Plus frames. Plus frames.
That's a lot of chip.
That's not that plus. Oh, that's punishable. GG. Driver shin, crouching medium. Nice conversion from Problem.
And Nash needs to do something different to make it happen.
Yeah, what do you got, Nash Hero? Nah, no recovery on dive kick, man. That shit is instantaneous once he hits the ground. It's crazy.
Right there on the sky.
Man, has not caught on to that yet. Lucha jumped that. Lucha jumps that, man. Gotta make him believe he can punish. He's gonna keep doing it. Nice.
Oh, guess again, Nash Hero. What do you got? Man, he's going for the crouch heavy every time. More drive gauge damage, more Prowler stance mix. Okay, counter hit. He doesn't even go for a drink. He wants the plus frames. Drink here? Not even. He's looking for Oki. He doesn't even have dive kick. You need that first drink at least, right? Without dive kick, your pressure is so much weaker. Nice block on the driver's overhead. One touch away, though. It's Problem X.
Yep. Yeah,
let him hang himself. He just got a drink in the middle of the fight. He said, like, yeah, I'm not worried no more.
That's it, man.
Woo! DP? Oh! Yeah, that's why the dive kick is good. He wouldn't have gone for that jump if he didn't have the dive kick. Wow, dive kick over the drive reversal. He tried to get cheeky with the reset. It would have been awkward. Level 2 conversion probably would have been killed. Now CA chip is a factor. Jump light kick air to air. Level 1's not going to work, but can he get a punish? He can't get a punish. Oh, spaghetti. There was spaghetti. If he wasn't in burnout, drive rush heavy punch would have killed. He would be able to clear the screen and get the punish. But because he's in burnout, no options there. And if Problem X had made contact with like a drive rush button into CA, it probably would have killed.
Definitely a party in here, man. Everybody enjoying themselves. But who's enjoying themselves the most is definitely Problem X. That is
GG's. Well played to Nash Hero. Good try. Problem X moving on, though.
Your character.
Yeah, he did indeed. And we're looking forward to see more Alex of him in this case. So we ready in this pool and ready. We just waiting
So
for
Problem X might be playing Phenom.
Chris. Oh, so we got Platinum, which is the Blanca you have seen it on TNS.
Oh,
and
but
Canoper.
that's
That's
a
Platinum.
All right, guys, I'm gonna take a quick break here.
17 years old.
Quick bathroom break.
That's your
BRB,
boy
everybody.
right there.
Okay. Oh, that is it. Okay. I didn't know you was platinum. Okay. Now I know. All right. Yeah, no, this whole time. So he kept saying what's up, but I was like talking to a lot of people at the same
Well,
time.
I know. It is hard to. And obviously, you don't have a face to actually match the name.
Yes. That's the first I saw that Star Platinum. Okay, man. A regular in the can opener, of course.
Yeah.
I'm actually so happy to see that he's going up against Phenom. He has a great opportunity to take out one of the beasts of Street Fighter 6, well, let alone Street Fighter in general, but Phenom is, y'all forgot he was here. Yo,
Yeah.
tell you, man, CPT points.
Yeah.
Them CPT points, man, they get people coming outside. I know you just seen the announcement early on. I mean, we've been announced that, but Bam, of course, is returning to in Australia, Melbourne, and that is far as hell. But if you got some CPT points, trust me, they're going to be there. He's a prime example. Phenomenal. The phenomenal one. The Phenom. The Undertaker fan. For people that don't know where he got his name, this is crazy. Yo, Star Platinum's Blanca. Ooh,
Yeah.
he is saucy.
And we also waiting on loser side as well. After that, we might have Christotarian against Lilo, which is the 2019 Blink Fighting Fest champion on Street Fighter 5. That was 2019. The last time that's Lilo 24K. It was the name.
Yeah,
the name
no, I
back in the
remember
day.
Lilo. I remember Lilo.
That's the man.
This
so
was about. He
Lilo,
was about before.
Yeah, absolutely. Now he's playing Terry in here, so seeing that Terry Bogard here will be a great opportunity. We have seen obviously Boozley, we have seen Riddles all over the place too without Terry. So yeah, it will be a great opportunity to see Lilo. Most likely he will pick Terry against the can of Christotarian.
I actually think they playing right now.
Oh, yeah, most likely.
Yeah, anytime that timer's going off, they definitely playing.
Okay, perfect. So yeah, so apparently that will be just Phantom Star Platinum will be most likely the last matchup that we're gonna have in these.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
So let me see the scores real quick. Okay, so Rob TV. Oh,
he lost to Jimius.
Jimius, okay. Kills you beat Bilato.
Bilato, yeah.
Moki.
Juicy Joe beat Moki.
No, Juicy Joe beat Moki.
Yeah. Itabachi beat Yuto.
Okay.
Lugabo beat Ferreras.
Damn.
Saint Fox beat Kusanagi from Mexico.
Fire.
And Tachikawa beat Yamaguchi. So yeah, the champion, Evil Champion, is out already in the hands of Tachikawa.
Yo, bro, listen, like any given day, you get a new superhero. Listen, he just won Evo Japan, won a combo breaker, lost, came over here and lost. And it's not a bad thing. He's a killer, but that's just to show you the nature of how good Street Fighter, how everybody's so good in Street Fighter 6, man. And it's only getting better. Only year 3. I hope everybody's enjoying themselves at home. What's going on, my warriors and monsters? I'm going to just drop in the chat and say hi to you guys. Want to give a big shout out to the productions. I see y'all, Blue Coast, stay wavy. I'm doing a great job back there. Of course, my Blink family holding it down as usual. Yo, that's actually godlike that I actually get to see Star Platinum.
Yeah.
Face to face, man. This is dope.
You're 17 years old and getting the result that he's getting is just fantastic. So now, there we go. Blanca against Cammy. The commander of the MI6 doing his thing.
Yeah.
Great punish counter right there. Through the medium kick with the fierce. Okay. Oh, yeah. Most likely he will be ready to punish with that every time that he starts pushing buttons. And he already got it on the corner and exhausted. Let's see what's going to be. Yeah, that's negative. There we go. The drive impact.
That's what I would have done.
And then we go with the hooligan.
That's right, big damage. It's another throw. No, we're going for the frame traps. I like how Phenom conditions his first with delays. Usually a lot of he is infamous. Wow, that's a trait. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's automatically combo right there. The standing fear through level 1.
What hell of a trait. Jeez.
Great backdash right there to avoid that. They can't. Oh yeah, it will be enough. That will be enough. And Phenom get the first round.
Good stuff there. Phenomenal one. Go forward and kick things off. Let's go. Star Platinum. Let's go for the throw. No, not yet. I'm telling you, man, this guy's a killer. I've seen it many times. Your TNSs, the can openers, motivations, the World Warriors, of course.
Absolutely. And then you see him here in the biggest stage of Dominican Republic doing his thing with the Blanca. Let's see what had. Phantom. Okay. Yeah, the delay was fantastic for Phenom right there. Because he got the plus frames. They're like, no, hold on. Okay, now we got the level 1. Okay, Spiral Arrow gets him into the corner again. You gotta be Oh, wow. He surprised him and get the level 1. It will be the combo with the hooligan will be more than enough to get the level 3 and get the critical art. Yeah, there we go. Thank you so much to give me that round. And he's 1-0. Phenom took the lead.
Good stuff. Good stuff there, Phenom. Ooh, start playing him. I have this feeling that he's heating up mentally. You know, you got to fill out some of this high level of competition. Oh, he plays. Oh, how many characters he played? Oh, he was facing me. I thought he was going to play Ed or mine.
Well, he played Ingrid. He played Alex. He played Bison. He got like four or five different characters, you know. Whenever you're young, you need to take advantage of that.
Any Walker out to blue and a Trinidad player? You mean I will kill you?
You don't got no time.
Men's has been doing work.
Oh, man, listen, I'm heading there. Listen, this is one of my main jobs, but best believe I ain't having too much time to play too much.
Thought Brian stepped in for Star Platinum for a second.
There we go. So you got the battle
Hand me
in
the remote.
There you go. You got the wake
Let me show off my Blanca real quick.
Oh, the medium, the meaty.
Go for the sweep.
Star Platinum has been, I think, in some online NA tourneys. Doing some work.
He was not in the range to punish that. Okay. Now we got
Phenom in losers to. Oh shit! The pickup. Oh, this is rough.
Okay, what's gonna be?
Nice air to air. Damn, confident first round to Star Platinum. He's gonna top 8 a lot. So wait, Phenom already has a game. Is this correct?
Damn. Okay, Star Platinum looking good. Let's go.
You got the Alki.
Oh, I missed the first game. Okay.
What's gonna be now? The second option? No. Great defense by Phenom. In the corner.
Low forward connection.
Keep doing the thing, the side switch. Oh, what a gangster. Okay, you get it. Oh, wow. He got the interruption right there with the light punch.
Let's go. Kick back and relax, Star Platinum. All you got to do is hold the lead. I want to see this go the distance.
Oh, that is really good OD up ball right there. Safe level 1. Wait. What? Was that a trade combo? Wait, what? What just happened? Was that, what did he trade with? Was that Blanca stand heavy kick with Cammy stand heavy kick into level 1?
Getting the trade with the standing fears and then get level 1, the play of the month doing the rest.
He did that game 1 also? Interesting. And I think it's also just safe when he has Blanca Chan down as well.
That's already 3 times he landed that, I believe.
So he has coverage if it doesn't work out.
Does Mena do that?
I haven't seen him. Most likely he knows the information, but wow, that's quite a good one.
The way to apply it, yeah, that was
Damn,
really
he's
good.
really ready for the trades at level 1 then. Oh, he tried to like late cancel that to confirm it.
About it, man. That's why you gotta watch out, dude. Listen, I know a lot of people be like, yeah, online tournaments, and this is in the third, come outside. Listen.
Normally, if you trade a heavy with a heavy, you're not going to get a super to connect. You got to trade a heavy with something way lighter.
We see it every week in, week out.
Oh.
Okay.
Try to catch Phenom, maybe going for a low forward or something right there. Having up back Blanca ball on your offense is good to call out anti-shimmy. Blanca just has layers on layers, dude. Definitely has more layers on his offense and defense than most other characters.
Okay, he got the pressure.
Nice up ball again, just shutting down that air option. A little bit of guile in that gameplay. Star Platinum's looking really good.
That was so clean. Damn, not a throw represented yet, huh? Phenom's good for the throw, Luke.
Forces level 2.
He's trying to bait it out. Good patience here for Phenom. He ain't panicking yet.
Yeah, you're burnt. Oh, he spends it. Okay, he's gonna get the corner on this. Level 1 on the side of Phenom. Damn, nice button timing on the hesitation. Set point Phenom. No, they're not doing top 8 today.
Let's say like, oh, hey, I'm still here. Hold on. I might be exhausted, but I'm not dead. Wow, what an answer by Phenom. However, we have not seen a lot of DPs from Phenom when it comes to the jump-ins from Platinum. And then they get the second throw right there.
Oh, try to get him. Try to be sneaky there. I like that Phenom. Good option to jump back.
Ooh, nice flip punish.
That's the phenomenal.
Absolutely.
Cammy sweep is so good. Nice. He loves confirm with that level 1. I wonder if that'll hurt his ability to cycle into level 2s, though.
Okay. All the distance right now. He's just trying just to be right there. Those fears.
Let's go. Oh, try to get the perfection.
No up ball. He just lost a charge. Oh my god, the stagger pressure, dude. So many plus frames. Final round here. Phenom versus Star Platinum. Is Phenom going to be sent packing here to Star Platinum in loser's bracket, top 64? Phenom top, what is it, 4? Top 3 at Evo Vegas last year? One of the best in the business for a long time. Oh, no anti-air. Just eats the jump and conversion to level 2. Phenom like, oh, shit. Whoops. Okay. Oh, not close enough to get the setup back throw. But he has Blancachan behind him, and he kind of sent him into a position to use Blancachan and level 2. Okay. Phenom recovered. He's almost burnt, though. Has level 3, does Phenom. Low forward connects, but is he going to spend it? Yeah, he doesn't even spend it, right? Because he needs it for defense just in case. Spends it here? No. Awkward conversion. Here. Oh, he missed the level 3, but he gets the reset. He missed it again. No. Drive reversal connects on the grab. Oh, checks the hop. A little bit of spaghetti there. I'm fairly certain the hooligan might have been a misinput. I think he might have wanted to go into the level 3 there. And then when he got the dive kick, he wanted to go into the drill because he thought the drill would kill, and then it didn't. Or maybe level 1. Blancachan nerf came through. Right, yeah, I guess when he... I forgot about that. You're right. When Phenom put him into the corner behind the Blancachan and he did the Blanca ball through it, and then he ended up like trading on a button, he got hit and Blancachan went away. But if that didn't happen, then Blancachan would have came through and traded or hit Phenom, right? I forgot about that. FeeDX with the beefy raid. What's going on, man? Was FeeDX hosting a funeral for his hopes and dreams of having Tifa in Tekken 8?
We'll see how his career advances. Yeah. In terms of Street Fighter 6. Hopefully we see this man travel.
Was he putting the final chapter in his Tekken career to switch over fully to Street Fighter 6? Listen, FeeDX Tekken fans, it was a good run. Y'all had some good times. Remember Season 1 of Tekken 8? And then Season 2 of Tekken 8? A lot of good times. Now, you can enjoy some Tifa and Street Fighter 6. Why am I getting hit with uncle alerts on YouTube right now? Appreciate the big raid. What's going on, everybody? We were just talking shit about DLC stuff and just watching Blink Respawn. This is a Capcom Pro Tour event in the Dominican Republic. The winner of this tournament will qualify for Capcom Cup, and it also provides points for the CPT season, so a lot of international players at this one. They're cleaning up the top 32 qualifiers now. So the top 32 is finished out here. Phenom moves over Star Platinum there.
Yes, let's show some love. Listen, we were just talking about a lot of the young talent that's been showing up. They've been showcasing a lot of their talent at the World Warriors.
Boost Tokido, yes sir. There's a lot of big matches coming up. Boost Tokido, Noah the Prodigy, Ryukichi, Punctual Kevin, Riddles, Itachi's Legacy, Kobayan, Higuchi, crossover, Mr. Crimson. I will kill you, nephew. When RD, Chris G, Phenom Problem X, Lil Fox, Stain Fox, Auroran, Ibashi, Zangief, Gumius and Frozen, Christy Tachikawa, Lugabo Jr. DR, Juicy Joe vs. Blue, Limestone kills you.
Featuring some of your favorite characters. So look out for when Street Fighter hit theaters this fall, October the 16th. I'm looking forward to get that opportunity.
You're doing top 32 today? I believe so. I think it might just be top 8 tomorrow.
So we're all ready to go there and see these premiere on October the 16th and being able to tell you guys and then keep moving in these FGC that keep growing.
Who is Frozen playing? We saw him on stream. Who was he playing? Was he playing
That was good stuff though, man.
I forgot.
Man, yo, I'm definitely looking forward to that movie, but
I already forgot.
Looking forward to this top 32, guys.
Oh yeah.
So we are going to take a quick break. We're gonna reset some setups here to make sure everything is running smooth. But please,
Kim.
Anyway, yo, Jorge, you already know my boy. Good job.
Oh, he beat Kaba. Kaba's out of there.
Don't go
Damn, Blue had to go through Samurai and Ending Walker back to back.
Respawn 2026, top 32 on the way when we return.
This guy, Lil Fox, beat Diver and Joshi with Zangief and then Marissa. Lil Fox with the big bodies. Any Walker out? Yeah, he's out. Punk is in top 32 winners. He played Ingrid. The Cabo was really catching steam at the end of Street Fighter 5. Haven't seen many results in Street Fighter 6 though. He definitely has results, but he's not consistently winning. He's done well at a lot of regionals and has been to Capcom Cup, and you know he's done good. Maybe not top 1 good, but he's done good.
Red Bull gives you wings.
He was complaining about the setups having lag, you know? He complains about the setups having lag, win or lose, because they do be having lag sometimes. Penny Walker needs to go back to DJ. I don't think that's the answer. Limestone took out Bugera. Big place to Limestone. Yeah, Limestone's staying alive, right? He's here. Limestone versus Kills You would be huge. Limestone from Colombia. He was one of the players in Capcom Cup 2024 who put an L on Mena RD's record. Limestone over Tashi and Bugera. That sucks that they had to play. I think they're both, Tashi and Limestone are from the same World Warrior region. So Tashi qualified for Capcom Cup last year instead of Limestone. But they're like battling it out. I think Tashi's from Venezuela though. And Limestone's Colombian. That's a little unfortunate. They play in the World Warriors. But Limestone over Pugera is big. GBDR took out Mago. I don't know why when I go through brackets now I have to refresh them for them to load. GB took out Doc Morales and Mago. Big plays.
Always puts me in a great mood. Hello. Did you come to see me again?
Oh, Nesh Hero beat Psycho 2-0. Damn, okay. The Jamie against Problem X. And yeah, you see Kava still has big wins under his belt. He beat Kosa. It's just tough to put together a consistent run. Kills You always seems to place highly. Yeah, Kills You and Phenom are two very solid, very fundamentally based players that tend to be pretty consistent. Kills You's been on the up and up, of course. Second place at Capcom Cup. Bro, I've been playing fighting games for 9 years and barely learned what a barre is. Thank you, Brian F. You're welcome. It's when you mash, but good. I do respect that the Japanese FGC has more specific terms, whereas we just call everything mashing. Like, you press there, you mash there. Thank Japan for sure, but it actually makes sense. It's a more specific term. Mash is cooler. It's just not specific enough. It's a problem. Oh. Which kind is this? Mmm. Sweet. All right, little pick me up.
Oh yeah.
What English word could best match a barre? I don't know. We just say mashing. We don't have a specific term for it. Uh-oh. Get ready for fighting in the chat. Everyone, get into your camp right now and be ready to tear the other side down in a battle to the death. Peak versus slop. Yeah, pick your side. Peak or slop. That's the only words we should be seeing in the chat. You gotta pick your side. There's nothing in between. Speaking of, is mid kind of mid these days? I feel like Peak and Slop have taken over. Mid fell off. Mid's kind of mid these days, right? Mid is chopped.
I can't get enough of that trailer, yo. That is actually, it's blowing my mind, Steve. I'm thinking about the lore. I'm thinking about the characters and how they're going to play. But what I should be thinking about right now, obviously.
Yeah, Vicious is Filipino, so he's excited about Yasmin. Did I see the Kawano tweet about Arjun? Was it this one?
Celebrations for some of the big wins that do happen.
It's actually kind of crazy because look.
Oh, sorry, that's Freezer.
The crowd gets more involved. So like every time there's a DR rep up.
Sorry, I didn't see the Kawano one.
Is going ham. It's actually ridiculous. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Staying with the story as it unfolds. This is day 2 of Blink Respawn 2026, but we got one more day. But we gotta thin the herd. We gotta cut off some of the loose ends. We gotta see
Convergent evolution, where every game becomes Fortnite. I mean, hopefully, eventually, we reach convergent crossover slop peak, where every game is every game, and there's no longer games anymore. Isn't that what Metaverse is trying to aim for? Eventually, it just literally, there's just life and then life 2. And that's it. Every game becomes every game. Live 2 before GTA 6. Live 2 will have GTA 6 within it before GTA 6.
Riddles versus Itachi's Legacy. Kobayan versus Higuchi. No, dude.
Match is going crazy. See, this is why you stick through to the whole story. Now you're gonna know what to talk about at the water cooler tomorrow. The matches are crazy. Yipes got off and he was like, "Yo, Steve, y'all got some bangers coming down the pipeline," and he was not lying. So make sure you guys have snacks. Stay tuned, get locked in. We're going to thin this down. We're going to see who's going to make this top 8, but it begins, bro. We're about to get started pretty here soon.
Yeah, so we can't.
Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Don't make eye contact. Look, first match.
He's looking at you guys.
I'm looking right at you guys. Don't look over there. Look at me. Eyes up here. Look.
Come on back. Come on back.
Come back. Listen. Dual Kevin versus
Stage slop.
Match.
2v1?
2 Kevins versus 1. Crazy matches, bro.
You know, when people talk about wanting more things like stages and costumes, and then you have those people who rebuttal about the quality and level of care of the DLC they put out, is it wrong that I would like sometimes a little bit lower quality for a little bit more? Is that so bad? Every once in a while, I feel like I'd rather just iterate through more ideas at worse quality. There's something to be said in any creative endeavor of trying to produce, or any project, where it's good to get an idea like 80% of the way there, 85% of the way there, and just put it out into the world rather than trying to get the last 10-15%, because you're getting such diminishing returns on whatever. And that's a common trap that even I fall into, like my longer videos I'm trying to work on the main channel and stuff. Like, you really have to know when to cut your losses and just iterate on new ideas and keep trying, taking another shot, taking another shot, taking another shot. Where just trying to maximize quality is just another form of procrastination.
I don't think he's wearing none today, though. But the outfit go crazy. He's right here.
Oh, there he is. Yeah, okay. He's still got something going on.
Speaking of something going on,
He got the Alex wear, right? He got the overalls. Yeah. Okay, so this is kind of tough, right?
Yeah, Street Fighter 5 had some shitty quality in some of the DLC, but I kind of liked it.
Hanging it out outside of the event as
I
well.
kind of like that some of the stages were kind of shitty.
With, like, getting their focus up when it comes to this event. What happens now if you have to face off against each other? This is going to be rough, right? This forces the change from Punk. He's been playing Ingrid a good majority of his matches up until this point, and for very good reason.
I also like sometimes shitty costumes. Couple, if you have enough of them, couple shitty costumes. Not bad.
Through way of Cammy, that just makes a lot more sense going up against Kevin.
Dual, Kevin.
Ow!
Dual.
I love you guys for that, bro.
Here we go.
I'm surprised he never thought of it in the first place. I thought he was the one.
How often did Street Fighter 4 release characters? Street Fighter 4 did bulk releases. It was different. They did Super Street Fighter 4 within like a year and a half or a year of Vanilla Street Fighter 4's release, which added 10 characters. Then they did the arcade edition characters with Yun Yang, Evil Ryu, and Oni within 2 years, 1 or 2 years. And then they had Ultra Street Fighter 4, which dropped how many more? Like 5 characters.
So ready for the follow-up.
So it's more like they did bulk releases every couple of years. But the biggest update was Super Street Fighter 4, which was 10 new characters.
Sorry. I can't do that. You can.
I got you covered.
Thank you.
Shake it for the both of us. All right, here we go.
Am I missing anyone in between? It was Yun Yang,
That's a lyric.
Evil Ryu, Oni.
Nice placement on the dive kick. Waits his turn. Nice air-to-air right there. Gets the knockdown. Nothing big.
And then Ultra. Was there anything else that they released?
Still getting that Oki is pretty important against Dual Kevin, but now the punish counter weaving in and out of the ranges, getting the medium punch punish, and now into the
Oh, DiCaprio at the end.
Nothing to it. The defense on point with Punk.
I like that.
Even worse release schedule? It depends on how you look at it. It was in a shorter time frame.
Nice interrupt on the overhead to get the
And they put out, they had far more characters in the game because they put 10 out at once. 10 characters coming out at once is equivalent to 2.5 years of Street Fighter 6. And they did that within 1 year.
Crouching medium punch into the standard. Really well timed from the side of Punk, man. Reactions through the roof. And like his normal selection in certain moments, highly on point. I can't blame Dual Kevin for trying to try for the over.
We end up with more? You have more characters in Street Fighter 4.
We've also seen what Punk
Unless Street Fighter 6 lasts long enough.
I mean, that was one of the things he was talking about with Ingrid, having slower buttons. You're not able to do
Street Fighter 5 definitely had way more characters coming out, though. But also started with less, so I had to catch up. But at this point in the lifespan, Street Fighter 5 had like at least what 3 or 4 more characters.
Drive rush to get you a little closer to the corner. Nice little knockdown there.
Excellent whiff punish.
Punk not on the Ingrid, by the way. It's cool to see him using that.
Ranges to give you the false sense of security, making you think you're allowed to press a button in moments when you cannot. Again, back-to-back counter hits again, a third one. Dual Kevin not able to capitalize, but now getting the big punish counter against the whip dive kick. That's all she wrote. Nice and easy with the light. Spend the rest of the drive gauge. Gets that round.
A couple of instances right there where you see just Dual Kevin readjusting, letting Punk kind of put himself at harm's way. And I like that, making him whip. And on top of that, we know Punk is known.
The best thing they did with Super Street Fighter 4 was that sick-ass trailer. Nice pickup. They did a sick-ass trailer for Super Street Fighter 4. With the graffiti effects. There was one TV spot trailer that was so badass for that game.
That knockdown could change up the momentum. Completely grabs the drive rush.
Now do you reserve your meter? You're going to be pressed for a lot. Yeah, you get forced into that burnout. Nice and sneaky with the drive impact. There should be more than enough damage to spend the rest of your drive gauge.
Level 2?
Level 1.
Yes, sir.
That might not kill.
I don't think.
Okay, I lied to you.
I don't think done. And now
little dangerous.
Drive gauge.
Got a level 3 intact.
How do you even land that hit on Punk?
A lot of leeway for Punk to get the punish nice and easy, way out of range. Look at that match point. Just find the first opener. Nothing too big behind it from Punk. Tip for tat right now, actually. No, it's pretty much single-handedly Punk with a lot of these lights, trying to slowly push Kevin into the corner, right?
Kevin's slowing it down because he knows he needs this round to stay alive.
Oh, well, if you can't beat him,
these are two such patient players. Always trying to play so clean. Nice anti-arch. God, Kevin is so good at that. I don't even know what side he inputted that quarter circle on, by the way. That was so
Keeps the corner. He's
That was so far over his head already. Oh, I think he was looking to spinning mix for that one as well. Nice stand like it confirm. He spends it. Okay, for the drive gauge. Brought Illusions. Thank you very much for that fresh prime. Appreciate it.
And completely will change. Exactly.
Yeah, it's looking like a Punk classic right now. Wait, hold on.
Okay.
Interesting pickup. Oh, he's spending it.
Get it and walk right behind it. Everybody in the basement.
Wow, jab to throw through the tornado, but he gets another strike. Okay, he's gonna get a huge punish on this one. He has level 1. This might kill.
Not gonna get the kill, but that level 1's there.
This is gonna kill. Huge punish on that one. Oh my god. If you combo into with meter into the tornado like that, you get so much damage.
Big comeback coming in from that level 2. What did we just say? How did we preface this? If he manages
They're both laughing about it. Kevin's like, "Oh shit, I got lucky there." That Punk went for that.
In that round, insane.
Sorry, so broken. Kind of. I mean, it basically is saying you must sit here and block and take the grab, right?
I'm just saying, bro.
The drive reversal was just like objectively the wrong choice there. Would back throw have gotten Punk out of that? I think so, but Rashid can also kick it towards you. But I think it would have been a better situation. He might have wanted to do that.
What a wild, scenario to be a part of. Anyways, forward throw. Dual Kevin, a big change up in terms of pacing.
And look at the life lead he's got right now.
Damn. Wow. What a turnaround from Kevin. What an anti-air on that as well. Is this going to be Dual Kevin taking over Punk after that? That would be huge. I mean, Dual Kevin, for as accomplished as he is, and for how many killers he's defeated in his time in Street Fighter 6, Punk has definitely been a huge thorn in his side. Stopped him from taking a lot of regional titles. He's been a consistent roadblock in a lot of events for him. I think he has some wins over Punk, but the record is not good. A lot of people under that tent? Yeah, but, you know, I feel like even more so for Dual Kevin, because no one else seems to give him that much trouble on the planet. He beats everybody else on the planet, including Mena RD. His record versus Mena RD is way better than against Punk. So it's like really Punk specifically. What about Kobeon? He has a decent record against him. It just he has a very public losing record. I know it's becoming a meme, but you know he beat Kobeon first. He's lost also very spectacularly. Damn, nice punish as well with the air-to-air because after that Rashid can recover with an air action when enhanced. So that was matchup knowledge from Punk to go air-to-air on that. Nice air-to-air again with the level 3. Oh my god, that might be it. It might have a pixel, yeah, actually. It's going to be scaled. It's not CA. It's going to be close. Yeah, okay. And Rashid can build level 2. Hold on. Wait, this is scary. This is scary. Oh, the tension. Well played from Punk. Crazy conversions.
What could have been a checkmate scenario. That was actually pretty damn scary still.
And think about it. We saw the stand light kick be one of the main parts of his offense and getting started. He wasn't going for anything big. Typically, we see
he needed to build a little bit more super meter to get that level 2 out.
At times, especially mid-screen. Did not do that at all versus Dual Kevin. Dual Kevin plays at a range where he can't
GG's. Well played to Punk.
Actually, that first, with the second game where Dual Kevin just
so Punk will play the... This is so strange. The winner of Riddles and Itachi's Legacy. And Riddles actually goes back and forth with Punk.
That's a very intimate matchup.
All these NA team kills coming up here. But Itachi's Legacy has been playing well today.
Impact there is when it comes to the drive gauge replenishment. If you see Dual Kevin kind of running below 50%, Punk will willingly walk away from pressure just to force you to try to move because he knows he's like, all right, well, if you try to throw out a normal and you cancel into it, you're into burnout. Sure, you get a knockdown or whatever, but it's not going to be as effective. Yeah. So I'm thinking you want to get mid-screen, you want to get away from the corner as much as possible. I dare you to jump. And guess what? multiple moments where Dual Kevin has actually bit into that.
Yeah.
Has led to the
Punk only plays girls 99% of the time. He plays characters with really strong neutral control, and 99% of the time they're girl characters.
And like you said, you saw Dual Kevin was like, man, I can't keep this ground game in control for too long. Goes to the air, still Punk ready for the air-to-air, and just
Yeah, he plays Akuma.
A small exchange that stand light kick to close it out, man. Shout out to both of them. Though.
Why doesn't he play Ed, though? Ed does not play neutral control, like, in that fashion. Ed does his own thing with Flicker and projectiles. And he also did play Ed. He plays every character. But Ed is not like a traditional fireball low forward character, and Ed's walk speed isn't what makes his neutral nice. Like Ed's walk speed is actually not that top tier. So good walk speed, good buttons in neutral. That's kind of his forte.
I think a little bit more than that because he's actually started dabbling within Street Fighter 5 just a tad bit.
Okay. Well, excuse me.
And then he made the full commitment, the full jump into Street Fighter 6, which I love, by the way. I think his work ethic, the way he shows it off on stream, it's very transparent. It's very obvious that he's worked mad hard to get here to where he's at. And the way he breaks down games, very high intellectual level because of like the foundations he's built for himself.
Did I check the Kyoshi trailer? I briefly saw it.
Interesting to see like a Street Fighter mind at work. I remember he was doing.
Looks cool.
Shout out to Brian F. He did like a breakdown of how he kind of approaches matchups with Terry, and just very methodical. Like he's very specific about like some of the things he does when it comes to shimmy, how you react to that low forward pressure from Terry, and just how he locks you down. So let's
Steve watching some more Brian F. Yeah, me and Riddles did a little segment on that channel, talking about structuring Terry's offense.
He's been working his ass off, honestly, and he's been traveling around the world, right? He's trying to get as good as everybody else is, while at the same time trying to like be as much of a fan as possible. My man was like fully committed to like hanging out at Capcom Cup and watching all the matches and hanging out with everybody else as well. So I mean, like, shout out to him for putting in like mad work and finding that work-life balance quite properly.
Imagine Capcom put a fake character on the past like Bosch, but then they show the real character when they showed the teaser.
And he's still stepping up to face the challenge, man.
Oh my god.
Especially if you can see how far he made it in this tournament. That should be all.
And people are agreeing with you?
The skill level through the roof.
Guys, I'm sorry. Your copium levels are fucking off the charts, dude.
No, I was telling somebody, it was like, what, there's 300 people in, right? A 300-man Street Fighter tournament, 300-some-odd man Street Fighter tournament, correct?
I mean, listen.
But even with
in the 1 in 1 quintillion chance that happens, you will enjoy making us eat our words here. But I'm here to tell you that you got to accept the reality that those characters are coming to the game. That is what's happening.
Dead serious. Shout out to Incross, by the way. He's been putting the damn work every single time. I'll catch you over at Triumph Stream.
MTP Itachi's Legacy going up against CTG Riddles. Region matchup right here. Talking to Itachi's Legacy in Japan, where we hanging out. He was like, yeah, bro, I play men all the time. I do pretty good. The last were aplenty. We were cracking up.
Bosch is a roster spot for people who played and enjoyed World Tour like me. Not many others here, but that mode is casual gold. Yeah, there's people out there who like Bosch. They exist, so Bosch is in the game.
Pretty proficient, man. Katakana's free for him. But he's definitely about it. Going into it.
They wouldn't make a fake character design just to fake you out. Like the Capcom does not have that budget to pull that off. Riddles versus Itachi's Legacy. Winner of this plays Punk. That's a checkmate. What does he cash out? Oh, nice jump out though. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Riddles kind of fumbled the guaranteed stun. This is it? Yeah. Burn knuckle to burn knuckle.
Trilogy, by the way. And you know what's happening there? Even if he blocked that burn knuckle, it would have been a plus frame because he was so far away. Kept trying to jump back. My man closed the distance by doing it again.
I can close the distance.
Nice reverse low. No? The pickup? Plus. Oh, big shimmy. Nice confirm with the heavy tackle from the crushing medium punch into the empty safe jump. DP. He's ready. Oh, this is clean. This is clean. He did the wrong conversion, though. Oh, no, I take it back. He built that level 3. That's a perfect.
Why wouldn't he?
Great awareness on the meter build. I thought he would have to go into level 2. Clean. Very clean.
Where'd you find this? He makes it look easy.
All right. If you're Itachi's legacy, what are you thinking right now? How do you switch up the game in your favor?
First and foremost, do not give Riddles the momentum in the corner. First and foremost. That's difficult. It's easier said than done, but it's like one thing you have to be worried about is like what you do against the fireballs, right? That's gonna be layer number 1. Layer number 2 is get ready for the bird knuckle. It's
I love watching Riddles play. Yeah, I'm a fan. I mean, I like well-structured high-level Terry. Terry's a cool character.
Pretty early on by fireball pressure that forced him into the corner that led him into getting his drive gauge.
Yeah.
He's definitely my favorite Shoto-esque character to watch.
Also, look, if you notice, my man's pretty loose with the drive. Drive reversal puts himself in burnout. It's another drive reversal. We've seen how loose he is with these burn knuckles.
Can he secure the burnout this time? Of course he wants to, like, milk the damage he can. Damn, guess with the slide, it works. Okay, hold on. DP?
Good chase with the rising tackle.
Oh, nice. Confirm as well. That's going to be a safe jump.
Plenty of life to work with. Maybe like a touch.
Oh, the whiff jab and the throw. And then
Nice comeback. Clean, structured pressure.
Either have to block it or make it hit. That's exactly what I was talking about, the thing that Riddle does.
Kind of a tough call right now for Itachi's legacy. Not really able to play outside of that last exchange on offense. I want to say like within that previous round.
Yeah, that was too deep of a jump in to get drivers into DP.
That was a really good jump in, by the way.
Punish? Does Blanca have to punish with jabs on drive reversal? Wait, did the Blanca chain not activate?
He spins the level 3, he takes the life lead, and he's only one round
Was
away.
Blanca chain supposed to activate? That was kind of a weird interaction. He did non-OD up ball.
Still not into the yellow part of the life bar.
Forces burnout. That's huge. It's just if he doesn't get out, it's over. Tachi's gonna have to make a read. Oh, GG. GG.
Talked about the inevitable. 0 bars to your name. You're burned
Clean play from Riddles. Riddles gonna move on, and winners. Tachi's gonna drop down to losers. Riddles versus Punk for top 8 of Blink Respawn winner side. It's classic. They've been exchanging blows, man. Riddles got a win or 2 over Punk recently in offline tournaments. And they play a lot in TNS, so Punk definitely has the lifetime record, but Riddles has gotten a few decent wins over Punk.
That's just the nature of it. Nature of the matchup, right? You have to face.
How much of the bracket is today? I'm guessing all of this, all of top 32. Damn, Limestone out to kills you. Well played to Limestone. Good run. Blue over Juicy Joe. Blue's making a run for it. He's going to play Ryukichi now.
Tachi's legacy was playing very solid for the most part, but I think it was just the drive deficiency. I didn't even know.
Cool. All right, guys. I'm actually going to pack it up here. We're going out to dinner. Got to go ahead and get ready for that. I'm going to send you guys over to Capcom Fighters on the Twitch side of things. Thanks for hanging around and talking shit, chatting about the DLC and watching the show. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Hopefully I added to your experience, and have a wonderful rest of your morning, evening, and afternoon. Adios on the Twitch side, and YouTube, thanks for tuning in as well. Take care, everybody.